Hello everyone, and welcome to another stream of Submachine. I was about to look up whether or not beating the last level ended the game, and I would have to start over and do everything over again because I don't want to do all that. But then I forgot to. So I'm gonna look that up real quick. You know what? I think it'll be fine. Worst comes to worst, I can get my progress back. It's not a big deal. St. Alexis of Rome. Oh yeah, we have been opening stuff up with the lantern. That's right. With light sphere, a fuse, a portable light crown, some rotary symbols, and a telescope tube. Oh, I really should like watch my old videos, but I also should probably like release more of them. I've been so backlogged with videos lately, mostly because my mental health has been in the toilet. It's definitely that. Right, because... Yeah, I remember now. I thought we were, like, done, but then there was more because the last area was actually still a puzzle. Okay. At least I've got the lantern now, and I can, like, tell when it's working on something. I think it's so funny that fucking... He's like... I think it's funny but also cool that Murtaugh was like, oh yeah, I'm destroying the submachine. I also think it's interesting that the submachine was sentient before it met Shiva and before it entered the net. So I'm kind of confused as to how these things are different, but, you know. Right, I've been going crazy, huh? Yep, that's where the rotary symbols are. I fixed the wiring here. Oh yeah, that was fun. This takes me to the basement, right? Yeah. Yeah, the soundtrack's pretty tight. Yep. Oh shit, right, and there was something in here. Yeah, I was looking for more, microfusion stabilizers for this thing. Because I need 2 more to, like, get it going. Which is lame because I actually used a microfusion stabilizer on something else. Oh, that's fun! If the karmic stabilizer is out, your presence is not disabling. In fact, that's so cool. So human presence is what causes karmic destabilization. Unless I, like Murtaugh, also have a phantom limb, and so the cursor is my phantom limb. Which might explain just how weird all the puzzles are. Like, sometimes the puzzles don't make rational sense. Like, if you're thinking about a person doing these things, because it might be that my character has a karmic arm, or only exists karmically, which is to say, like, I exist as light and not as a human being. I might change my lighting, because my ring light's, like, burning my fucking retinas right now. I mean, at least just, like, yeah, that seems better. I'm sure it's not affecting my... Yeah, I still look fine. It's the ancient spoon puzzle. Why hasn't it shifted away? The spoon has no purpose. I like that it keeps the art style for the basement as well. And I'm just sort of going. I can't remember what the hell I was doing last time at all. Alright, why is it still here? The coin no longer has its numbers etched on it. I never got the coin, so maybe that's the thing I'm missing, but I really need to, like, figure out what the hell I'm doing. I really hope I don't have to fucking explore those weird refractal areas in the pseudo loop again. I fucking hate that zone. And there's so much in it, like, it's so important, and it's just a bunch of fucking nonsense, dude. Oh, let's look around a bit. Keep an extra big eye out for the fucking stuff. Just doing what I did last time again. Ugh. Alright, what's right? Right. Okay. Right. Okay, what's right? That's not even... Okay, yeah, it is. Okay, right. This one's a little weirder. Okay. And the garbage one. I'm stuck. Okay, cool. I feel like I got stuck there for a second. This one's I didn't really explore this one for a while, but it's only got 2 things, but you can get stuck in it. Yeah, if there's a spatial anomaly leak. Yeah, because I think this is where one of the microfusion stabilizers was down here. I wonder if half the reason these things that are bolted into the walls are here is so that you can keep track of what's moved. Like maybe maybe the space has to physically resist growing and changing. So they bolt it down. Or like bolt it down or it becomes more. Alright, looks like that's all explored. At least that was easy. Okay, that one was easy as well. Yeah, this is the only direction that matters. Though I didn't think to do that. Yeah, now we're in the pseudo loop again. Yeah, because the pseudo loop we checked and there's no rhyme or reason. It just moves via RNG and you just have to hope you get what you want for the puzzle. Which we did, if I recall correctly. Yeah, because I pressed that down. God damn it. Fucking hate this thing. There we go. Oh, you know what? I was just realizing that those same codes come up in an earlier part, so I wonder if that earlier part is something you could remember. Did I already solve this one? It looks like it. Yeah. Hmm. Oh. There's the big pipe. She's gonna suck my soul out to my asshole. Here's two. I get to play. There's 2 employees that I just adore. I hope that I get to see them more. We get to play. Alright, I think I'm good on that one as well. Yeah, so I've definitely cleared this whole place. No stabilizing to do here. Alright, I'm never coming back here again unless I need to come back here again. But I'll know I need to come back here next time. Oh crap. Deep down. I hate when stuff looks like it's interactable and it doesn't appear to be, because I'm like, no, be interactable. Let me put a light bulb in you. I really need to find like a place to put that teleporty thing. And we took the chip out of the guy's skull. We already did all this, damn. I kinda missed the little device that took me between dimensions. That shit was tight. But these are all micro karmic stabilizers, huh? So this is the same devices they've always been with like the codes and things, but this is the most simplified version. I hate this level because this level makes it sound like there's shit going on. I was just editing the lab video just a second ago. Nothing. Let me use the acid again. I miss those days. That was fun. Who needs fingers? I'll be fine. It's funny that this object didn't have a fucking puzzle interaction until this chapter. Isn't that nuts? This was foreshadowed in like chapter 4. Right, it was just it's a place nope. Give me that. I want that back. Yes, as above, so below. Let's go this way. So we can go into this hole. Find nothing because it's in a broken generator in nowhere land. So the karmic stabilization is just eighth reality light, right? Yeah. Like if I do this, it'll stabilize it. Ah, yes. I remember the place where I wasted all the damn things. Alright, let's try to put stuff in here. No. Alright. Oh! Oh. Portable light crown converter. Portable light crown. Okay. That was just progress right there. I read all the messages and we went here and we got a super duper ultra secret that we didn't need. I have to figure out what those are because I think they're probably hidden throughout the game and I just haven't been finding them until now because I have not been getting all the karmic stabilizers. Microfusion stabilizers, my bad. Karmic stabilizer is the blue thing. Their microfusion stabilizers are red. Are they micro stabilizers? And I'm just thinking of Fallout. Okay, well I got that. I got one thing, so that's pretty huge. That's pretty huge. Wasn't I gonna do something else? Right now, that was it. Alright, so now that I've done that, I guess we can leave this world for now and just keep looking for a place to put this. You know, that kind of looks like that one area that I couldn't click before, so... that was in the mine. So, let's try the mine again. I doubt this will work because generally if you can click on something it'll have some sort of hint. But this looks like where you'd put that. But it's not. If I were to mod this game, I'd probably add like the ability to switch these just like without actually going. I guess I could check up real quick, cause I didn't check up last time, but I don't think there's anything here. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, that's what I thought. So now we need to go to 1, 2, 1, 3. Yes, 1, 3's got so much fucking aura, dude. All purple and shit. Purple's not even a real color. It's a fucking hallucination. I want to talk to my family about that. I think it'll be fun. Alright. I never thought about going to the bottom of the testicle. What do you want, lion boy? Layer 3. Interesting, because we're not on layer 3 right now. So this is giving me a layout for layer 3. I should keep this in mind. But honestly, a lot of times in this, there's just all the little art things are just not useful. They don't do anything. They're just cool. I'm not even sure what they do for the lore half the time. For the story. I fucking hate power scaling. It's the worst internet culture I've ever bred. Well, not really the worst, but it's just like, boy does it negatively impact storytelling. I wonder what that does. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Just makes everything hard. Yeah, I shut down Shiva at some point, but I really don't remember how. It's hard to say because you'll affect something in this game and then you want what the fuck the puzzle you did was. You know? You'll be like, what? What kind of important thing was that? Was it important? And you'll stop playing for a week and you'll come back and like, what the hell is going on? Glad I was able to change one thing, but... Oh, you know what? It's probably back at that thing that was a block off in default reality. I'm already pretty close to the end of checking all of these realities, so I'm gonna keep doing it. Yes, yes. Oh, I forgot that was also a portal. Alright, let's keep checking here real quick before we go. I thought that was a sniper rifle briefly, and I'm like, I don't think they do war in the Submachine. I don't think that's a thing. Seemed to be a group of scientists and philosophers and wizards and shit. Just them out in distance. Oh, all their little lights are just micro portals. That's crazy because they put off light from the 8th reality. So once you just poke little holes and you leave them open and they illuminate and they don't take any power here. I guess this is still in the same reality as Shiva. So yeah, there's more guts for Shiva. So that's what's going on there. Is there fucking... What the hell was that? Telescope head. I just missed that this whole damn time? Well, shit, I'm glad I fucking checked 1,000,000 times. That would have been horrible. Okay, so now I've got a telescope head. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's 4 lights. Whoa. There's 4 lights. Oh, cool. That's what I needed! Wait, no, I need 2 more. Okay, but I got another one. That's good. Okay, okay. That's pretty tight. That's pretty tight. Damn, I can't believe I had that the whole time. I'm glad I figured it out, though. Was it really just just a thing of you really gotta, like, go over it with a fine-tooth comb, you know? Super glad I spotted that. That would have drove me nuts. Alright. Now I just have one more microfusion stabilizer to get. And I know I need to go back to the regular reality now. Alright. I could take a shortcut, but I don't remember them very well. Right. I fucking skipped something and did it wrong. I remember now. And it stressed me the fuck out. Sorry, just going over it with a fine-tooth comb like I said I would. Yeah, because I thought that was a secret and not progress, but it was the other way around, and I dodged a secret and didn't get progress. Alright. There we go, there we go. Ladder control. Gotta climb around to the guts. The shit that would just kill me in so many video games I play. Oh my gosh, I would die 9 times. Yeah, because I didn't fucking set the lighthouse off. But I didn't need to. I bet you the lighthouse wouldn't have worked anyways. That's probably what it was. Alright. I fucking got outside? That's the ending? I didn't get all the microfusion stabilizers and stuff. I fucking did it. I got the basic ending of Submachine. Holy shit. Oh my gosh, thank you all so much for watching. I know there's no one here right now, but I'll pretend. Shit. I've been trying to do this for 21 years. There's other fucking It's Murtaugh! And fucking what's-her-face? Elizabeth. And Einstein up in the corner. 21 fucking years. By the way. I know it's just like a little old Flash game, but like... I've been fixated on it since I was little. And because of like the way my life went, I could never play it. Thank you for the bottom of my heart for playing Submachine Legacy, for finishing all main storyline chapters and staying around as long as you did. I mean, the journey lasted over 18 years. I know that for some of you too. I salute you. Thank you again, and see you in the next chapter of the Submachine series. Submachine, the Engine. Mostiz Skutnik 2023. Fuck. Yeah, I've been trying to... 21 years. I was like little when I was like in high school. And that came out like 2005. I've been 10. I'm 30 now. I'm almost 30. I'm 31 next month. Thank you all so much for being here. Whew. Well, now that's done, I am going to stop recording and start recording again because I've got to do the secret areas now. Wish someone would have been around to watch it, but you know, fuck. I got a little sad there for a second. Hi, welcome back. Sorry, yeah, just welcome to the Submachine epilogue chapters. We're now going to be doing all of the optional tombs, and we are going to be doing a secret that spans the whole game. Let's start with the secret that spans the whole game, and then we'll get to the optional tombs, and then when we get to the optional tombs, we'll spin off and do them. So let's go back to the basement. Hi, my love. Thank you for being here. I just beat this game that I've been trying to beat for 21 years, and I felt something in me change. But this is what I really wanted to show everyone. I accidentally looked this up because I was just trying to look up all the microfusion stabilizers in chapter 1 because I was like trying to figure out what they were doing, right? So this symbol, when I first started, I thought it was binary. But in chapter, I think 8, you get that device that lets you go through different worlds, and this is telling you this is on layer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is on layer 5, right? But I can't swap layers in chapter 1. That's not how it works. It's not possible. So, we go to the main menu. We go back to chapter 8, where we have the device that lets you change realities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm on layer 5. Interesting. I was told this would work. But let's hear. And let's go to layer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're on layer 5. Now, logically, if it's working the correct way, boom. Because this is we're technically in layer 5 now. So, is this where it all began? Yes and no. It's one of the newer variations of this location. I think it's the 8th or 9th. We don't keep an archive of all variations. We don't keep an archive of all variations? Yes, of course we do, but that archive also fluctuates during the shifts. Does that mean we don't have any reliable archives? Well, things get a bit blurry once we go past the first shift. So how can we be sure? We can't. Only he can. How? Human memory, although the least reliable source of data, doesn't fluctuate during shifts. So, this looks like it takes a microstabilizer. Yeah, so now the new mechanic that I've unlocked is that I can jump around and manipulate realities in all the previous levels. So by doing that, I can see some crazy shit that I shouldn't be able to normally. Whoa, okay, wait 1 second. Alright, let's go right first. Oh, hell yeah. Monolith 1, location, path, link. Yeah. Alright, now that I've done that, I think I'm actually done in the basement. For real this time. Let's just give it a once over and we will head out. I think it's lame because I think I would have figured that out myself, but I accidentally looked it up and now I'll never know, and I hate when that sort of thing happens to me. I doubt there'll be any more important information to glean from chapter 1, especially since I use my only microstabilizer. It's funny how we know that in chapter 10 this is actually a malfunctioning ladder. You know, there is no Submachine the Engine full game, so I kind of wonder. Alright, so we're back in chapter 2. Oh, it's so fun that it just moves seamlessly without announcing the chapters now. Alright, so now we need to try and find out if there's another. Alright, Tour's pamphlet list. We've got 10 microstabilizers in this chapter, so we need to find out where to use those. But the main thing we're looking for in this chapter now is another monolith or pedestal that will that we can shift realities to deal with. I'm worried that it will be in the sewers is my fear, because the sewers are difficult to navigate. I do have a map around somewhere, but also the sewers are spatially malfunctioning, so the map is a little difficult for me to read. So I'll check it everywhere but the sewers, because they are just so difficult to figure out. Alright. I'm still fucking reeling from playing a game series for 21 years and finally seeing the ending. Even if the ending was just like a guy waving a little 2D paper hand, it was a lot. I'm excited to do that more on my channel. That's kind of like what I started it for. Wait, what? Here we go. Layer 4, it looks like. And this is, if we had the karmic stabilizer, we could fix that. So I bet you that's what it's going to do. Alright. Going back to the plan. 1, 2, 3, 4. The sewers, huh? Alright, back to the main menu. We're in the lighthouse. Continue. Shit. Wrong area. Alright, and here we go. It's repaired this flawed thing. Alright. First stage prototype artifact storage. Pre-shift salvage list. 1. Radio layer changer discontinued. 2. Single view paper photograph. Displayer discontinued. 3. 72 angle protection portal stabilizer. 4. A paired shard crystalline transformer discontinued. 5. 3-ring transporter discontinued. 6. Display machine of unknown use. Oh, this is lovely music. State empty. There's a lot to check in this area. How much do you weigh today? Error. Look, I had a few too many, like, burgers, I'll be real. A girl's gotta eat. The meat. They are big emotions, love, yeah. And now I'm in, like, the secret... Here's where the micro stabilizers go. At least some of them. Oh, I'm in like a... Where am I? This is beautiful. I think I'm like out of the basic rate. Because I know there's like infinite sub-layers, but I think I'm getting to the... I know that there's infinite, but I'm wondering if there really is infinite or if there's like a... Whoa. It's like watery down here. Oh, another place for more micro stabilizers. Let's keep looking first. I do have the micro stabilizers for that. Alright. Oh my gosh. Just a world of wires. There's the fucking I was looking for. The Monolith 2 location path link. So it seems like this, I'm gonna be looking at the monoliths is the main thing for these paths. Oh, it's another submachine cabinet. Oh. Interesting that they've got these saints all over the top. I wonder if they're iterations of Murtaugh and Elizabeth on like loop or something. It's also interesting that the easiest one to get is the last one because it doesn't require you to jump around. Like you can't even get most of these until you've gotten to chapter 8, which is interesting as well. Alright, let's continue to look around this one to see if there's another one, because there's no reason to think there would just be one per episode. But it also uses exactly all the micro stabilizers I had, so I thought I saw something out there that was like important. Alright, equals MC squared. I'm glad we got to meet Einstein the cat. Santa Monica. Why Santa Machina? Like, what? Oh, I love you. Alright, let's keep looking around. I really don't need to be this thorough, and it's probably wasting data for me to record with, but I don't care. You said Saint, like Santa Maria, but Santa... Oh, I love that. That's so cool. Santa Machina. That's amazing. Alright, so this will be the loop. So, Santa, yeah. Alright, so normally I would do the loop, but we're gonna go back to the menu because we've got the optional Tomb the Ruin to do. So I think, oh, do I record that as its own thing? That's the issue. Fuck, this is gonna be tough to record. Because that's going to be a whole optional tomb. Break the loop. Okay, yeah, it'll take some doing, but I don't think it'll be too hard. Optional tomb, the ruin. The ruin. Alright, this is a new-ass tomb. I have no idea what this is. I have no idea how it works. Oh, that's fascinating. It's like practice since, oh my god, is it like this is practice for like, oh, you're exploring the alternate realities, huh? Well, okay, you're gonna train here because they're all weird puzzles. A lighter, eh? It's interesting that it's blue flame, since we know that blue flame is karmic stabilization, which means that that might have just made it easier to not die in here. Okay. Oh boy, we got a hell of a thing going on. That could be switching the whole tomb for all I fucking know. Alright. Maybe I should have just kept doing the other, like, route things, but there could be one here. That's, like, kind of the reason I'm searching. Alright. I'll keep looking until I find... You know what, let's just turn it and leave the room. Okay, that's what I was paranoid about, was that it was changing the whole room and I didn't know it. Gotcha. Oh, and that's broken. Interesting. So I can't get past that. Oh, unless this is a time travel thing. Like, remember how in that one tomb that, oh, look, we can see. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, so let's do that. There we go. Alright. Just be all there is to it. Alright. Not much of a puzzle, just sort of opening some rooms consecutively. Maybe that's why it's optional. It's like, oh, this one wasn't like good enough for the main game. I don't know. Murtaugh and Elizabeth like, this isn't much of a puzzle. Oh. I can just block it. There we go. Yeah, we've used that puzzle before. So this is like a young version of that other puzzle, so it's like not broken. Oh boy. We are bouncing between realities. Oh, there's a monolith. Here we go. Monolith 16, I believe. Interesting that ladder rung doesn't work spatially. Did I get a secret, or is that the main? Oh, optional tomb completed. Data collected. New monolith coordinates archived. New monolith path enabled. Thank you for your cooperation. Here I was worried. The loop is extremely time consuming. It's like the longest one. But I've never done break the loop, so I'll start with break the loop and then I'll check the loop for something, I guess. Majolka, Slita, Flinta, Anilka, Botwin. Oh! I can't stop the beat! Fuck! I have to rave! No! The rhythm! Oh my god! Ah! The rhythm! Alright, enough of that. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, it lets me go anywhere I want in the fucking loop. It's the operating room of the loop. Okay, interesting. Wait. Slita, Flinta, Anilka. It looks like I've done all of them. Oh my god, is that what happened to my stupid dummy head? I could have escaped the loop at any time, but I was so locked into doing the puzzles. Oh my god, that is so embarrassing. I think I'm gonna come back to the loop. Okay. Chapter 4, the lab. Optional tomb, the future. Alright. Got 2 microstabilizers, a screwdriver, a knife, a charged coil. Okay. Yeah, because that instantly beats it. Oh shit. I don't remember the directions. Aw. Yeah, Sunshine Bunny Girl made it out of the loop. She lived. Alright. Let's start looking around. Sunshine Bunny Girl made it. She made it. And it's interesting that the net and the submachines seem to exist beyond time. So, like, there's people who seem to have found it through the modern day internet and people who seem to have found it in prehistory. Seems like if you're just an enlightened thinker, you can find it. But we actually don't know. And also, at the end of the game, we didn't leave the submachine. We didn't leave the net. We just got outside of the lighthouse onto the surface world. Like, so we're no longer buried alive, and we met Murtaugh and Elizabeth, but we're still in the submachine because the whole game is in the submachine. Like, we didn't fucking leave it at any point, which I think is interesting. Unless one of the worlds is real, but that's not the vibe I got at all. Oh. That'll work. When you accidentally fucking... This is to solve a puzzle. Yeah. Which is also interesting because that one person was like, Murtaugh tricked me and he's a piece of shit. And I was like, that fucker. But it seems like, I don't know, maybe he did, but I think like the idea is that Murtaugh is immortal. So like maybe he was a piece of shit in that moment because he did apologize and stuff. But it seems like we've been in the submachine for thousands of years. But they, after everything, Murtaugh and Elizabeth are just trying to evacuate it. So Elizabeth comes back to the submachine in certain spots. She's like never left, and she's been there for like hundreds of years. Because I don't think you die or age here, because it's like a simulation. A simulation that has ties to real deities, or rather, the deities formed within the simulation, or however you want to interpret it. Personally, I think that the deities exist within it, and that they're real. But I've always been weird about what constitutes reality anyways, because, I mean, what happens in the movie The Matrix is important. So, at some point, it is real. 104. Sunshine, lotion, fun in the sun, blood in the ocean, everybody run. Because it's funny how few fucks this shark gives. He eats old ladies, he eats little kids. Oh no. Yeah, just to get 452. Okay, so we remember that 452 is one of the realities. Let's just check 452 now before I fucking forget. Ah, no. This is the one. Oh, shit. I forgot already. Alright, 104. Why do I feel like it's gonna be in the boat, you know? I probably shouldn't have skipped a loop, but the loop is the fucking loop. I should look up how to break the loop thing. See, I got enough microstabilizers here, but we need something. Right, okay, here we go. We're locking in. That looks like it's on reality 6. Alright. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Alright. And we were in the lab. Oh, we need... I do wish that they would just stay exactly where you were, but I can. This seems like somewhat complicated to do. Here we go. Okay. So under that one optional tomb, I could have done that whole time and found my first monolith. Here we go. Monolith 5, location path link. All right. It's a shame. I really hope there's not a monolith hidden in the loop, but I honestly feel like there must be. All right. We've got a lot of ground to cover here, but so far it has only been 1 per reality. But I also I have 3 microstabilizers unaccounted for. Is what's driving me nuts about this. Like, that feels like there must be a place for them, right? But they're not here. I had to get microstabilizers in here and that. This almost seems like these monoliths almost seem like a cancer, because like it's destroying a teleporter that was supposed to be here. Maybe that's like the long-term effects of what Murtaugh does when he uses his karma arm to rip through realities. You know what I've also realized is that we know specifically that Murtaugh's arm can't be seen by most people, but I could see it. And since it was made of karmic stabilizing light, we also know that that means that all these light constructs I'm seeing are something only I can see. Looping track 690. I guess we already know about the looping traps. Yeah. Yeah, because it's like a Dia version of loop. I'm going to assume that's what I was wondering about. So I've got this knife. I wonder if I could do that. No clues. Because I think I might want to come back here and start this over. You notice that? The coil's broken, I'm stuck, no clues, we haven't started exploring coordinates of learning locations. Let's go back to 104. But last time I was here, I Right, it was that other one. But yeah, I think we're done here. But yeah, I could try to put the knife in that one area. Oh yeah, I could just go right back. I was wanting to put a knife there instead of that thing to see if it changed something. Alright, we can skip it. Okay. Oh wait, actually, let's go back. Okay, so lab. Okay, the future. Optional tomb, the future. Let's do this one. Man, I'm making a shit ton of progress in this. I remember this one. I played this one because this was one of the ones that was released on Newgrounds. I played it as a kid. I wonder if some of the submachines, because I know that he did have bonus ones too, like submachine that is. 4726. Okay. I like the minimal nature of this one. It's kind of cool. Maybe these ones he was like, nah, this doesn't fit into the story or the themes. Key card, ones he was experimenting with mechanics with. Alright. Yeah, I think the way I'll organize these episodes is I will just clip it down, and when there's about 30 minutes of footage, I'll go, this is an episode, and then describe what monoliths are in it. Okay. Yeah, I wonder if this is like that, like a prison like that one guy. The morgue? Oh, Jesus. How would we even bury bodies, though? Oh, right, because the submachine mimics things in the real world. So more than likely, since morgues exist, it mimics a morgue. Because, again, if you are not normal, if you're like Murtaugh or you're like Elizabeth, then you can't see other people unless they're like you. Which seems to just be Murtaugh, Elizabeth, and Einstein the cat. I have no idea why Elizabeth is like that. I think maybe she just reached enlightenment. Photo slide. That's like very possible. Like he got it through like getting hurt, but oh, that's cool. Oh, I mean, I did this puzzle. Might as well check it. Yeah. Oh, I wonder. That's the monolith, I bet, because those are those black coils all going towards it. So the monolith is something deeper inside the submachine. Yeah, that seems to be the top of it. I was never sure what the difference between the submachine and the net was. I still don't really know. Okay. I should probably wait to see if a song comes on or something, but I don't think I'm making any progress with that. Ah, one's got a lot of holes and makes fish sexier. Oh, fuck. I'm like thinking too crazily and too fast to remember what you're referencing, which is certainly something I've said like 5 minutes ago that I already forgot. Oh, the net. Right, it does make the fish sexier. I got it. I got it right before. Patient number. Okay. 4726. Ah, yeah, it brings you to that patient's room. Oh boy. Although we know Elizabeth could see people. Well, no, we know that the people saw her. We actually don't know if she saw them. I need another one. Iron Lung was good. I like the music in this. It is so good. I should consider playing Iron Lung on the stream. Never done it before, but it also is probably way overplayed, especially now. Well, that seems important. T-R-Y-I. 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 You'd probably get a lot of viewers. Might be fun helper. That's true. It also is not like long to beat. Ooh. Alright, so it's T. Oh crap, I can't remember. I only remember the T. T-R-Y-I. That's true, that is true. Damn it. T-R-Y-I. T-R-Y-I. R-Y. Like a pitchfork. I. There we go. Dimmer. Okay. Interesting. More of them. No. Nope, doesn't go there either. Alright. Oh, wait. Another one? I can't take it back out either. Huh, weird. Okay. Alright, gotta collect all the dimmers, I guess. Oh. That sure seems like a puzzle. Didn't change the music in here. Oh, I need the other dimmer to open this. Alright, let's head back out since there was paths we didn't see. If I can climb across the rope. Our character sure is athletic. There's a key. It's just more images of, I think, the monolith core. It's just overtaking environments that I believe I've seen before. I'm kind of glad. Cute. Ugh. Oh shit, I was not expecting one of these in an optional tomb. Okay, that's, fuck. Reality 2? A new sun. Alright, shit. I didn't think the optional tombs would have that. I knew it was okay. Alright. And we were in optional tomb the future. Heck yeah. Okay, cool. I'm glad it fucking just put me right back there. That would have sucked. Here we go. Monolith 15. Whoa, what the hell is this sousaphone looking thing? Interesting. The stuff you find in these like secret areas isn't the same art as everything else. The orange blob. Oh yeah, I know the sun is my. I know the orange blob is my son. He's like a little goat balloon. Okay, I need more stuff for this. Yeah, I was not expecting a fucking optional tomb to be there of all places. Or a secret. I'm glad I explored these in the order that I did. Alright. No, not here. This isn't what I'm looking for. I need, damn it, where is it? Is it all the way down here? Yes. There we go. There we go, and that'll go in that thing. Sweetly, bleatly, blorb. I love that. Alright. There we go. But I still need the other. Alright, we need to figure out the music puzzle. Well, that's something, I guess. Alright, here we go. I can hear the music from upstairs down here. I think. It's like a circle, right? There we go. There it is. Very faint, but there was a no, which means yes. There we go. Which helps with. There we go. Which will now go over here. Alright, yeah, so now we'll see whether this device works. What do we got going on? A movie reel, which will go in the projector, and since the projector is using karmic light, the movie will go to another reality. Which is funny because we're already in a projector, so we'll be within a projector, within a projector. Oh, that's so sick. Optional tomb completed, data collected, new monolith coordinates archived, new monolith path enabled. Thank you for your cooperation. This one didn't even take me to the monolith path properly. It was a side tangent. We've done the lab, we've done the future, now we need to do the route. I remember not enjoying the route very much. Okay. Gonna loosen this up a bit. I think I over tightened it. It's not comfortable. There we go. Oh my god, that audio is crazy. It's crazy. He did not mix the audio in this game consistently. It feels a bit better. Love Wife TV. Oh, Wife TV loves you too. I love pink. Congratulations, you've passed all the tests. I'm gonna do one thing before I move on. Oh, that's crazy! Cause it exited. That's so fun. That's cool as fuck. Ah! Oh, that's so crazy. Ah, there we go. 7th reality. Nothing here. Alright. Alright. Should be that one. We were in the route. Isn't that 7th reality? Oh, here we go. I only have 3 microfusion stabilizers and I need 5. Fuck. Okay. I have to actually look this time. Oh, I literally just edited a video involving the edge and I don't like this one. This one's a bitch. 552-747-038. Yeah, this one done pissed me off. I could not. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find these micro stabilizers. All right. You know, let's move on to the assumption that there's going to be more than one. Like more than one reality warp segment, because I have a feeling that's the case. Also, we affected things in other worlds that interceded to this world in other missions, so that's another thing to consider. Like, in the last section, we put an energy cell there to turn this into an energy ladder. Here we go. Alright, so first things first, cipher plate L, L1. Let's check all the different L's. I don't know if I need you. I'll take you. Alright. Yeah, and we can't go up here like we could in the other world. Also, we're moving, technically we're moving in the 7th reality right now. That's another thing to consider. It's funny to see how their technology changed, like, because this is very similar to, this is very similar to the technology in the 10th episode, which is way more advanced and exists in multiple worlds at once. And this looks like, here we go. Okay, so there is going to be more than one. All right, so that's reality 5, it looks like. All right, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's one thing I don't like about this, is that reality 5 is the most basic one, so it's weird that they like kind of go back to the whole game, but I guess they're under the assumption that you'll go back as soon as you get there instead of playing all the way through. The root, reality 5. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, good. All right. That was in L2. Good thing it's still there. Right away. What the hell did that do? God damn. Alright, so there is an Egyptian looking world within here, but this thing didn't drop anything, it didn't do anything. This one's gonna require more than one, I bet. Of course, my most hated level would be the most complicated when it came to interseated shit. Alright, let's try R1. Keep on the lookout for robots. They're everywhere. Alright. Things changed in R1. R2 time, which is always the area below R1, which currently has no power. But I don't need those codes, so it doesn't matter. Alright, L1, R2. Ugh, not here again. Nothing in here. The fucking light bulb. That fucking light bulb. Alright, now we need R1, L2. Alright. I'm really confused with that little dog, dude. That little Egyptian dog. Right, I bet you, yeah. It fucking disabled the trap room. I thought so. Right before I came here, I was like, what if it disabled a trap room? Whoa, I'm getting deep into the fucking net. Okay, yes! But we still need 2 more micro stabilizers for that other area. We didn't find any doing all this. Interesting. So there's more than one here, but we don't have all the tools we need. I really thought that this would lead to more micro stabilizers, not to a whole other monolith. I'm honestly curious if starting over a level is sometimes important, because I wonder if I spent those micro stabilizers somewhere I don't need them anymore. Which also, this is more like, if it's blue light, it's karmically stable, right? So, or does blue light not always necessarily mean karmically stable light? I actually don't know, right? Alright, no, it's really, oh, you know what? I never thought about that, but what if, because I don't think I ever figured out where that went, right? But I'm wondering if it's an alteration of the other. So let's go back to R2. No. Okay, so it doesn't go to R2 at all. Interesting. Did it open something singular and lonely somewhere? I feel like it might have. Let's leave that there, because we already know what that one does. We've already done that puzzle, I believe. Let's go back to the lab real quick. 038. Am I gonna need more microstabilizers from a different world? That doesn't seem to be how it works so far, but maybe it always carries forward but never carries back. That way you can't lock yourself out of stuff. Because frankly, I don't know where I got the original ones from. First assignments. Just being extra super duper careful looking for a damn 2 microstabilizers. They're easy to miss too. Probably have to get them out of the fucking root, knowing my luck. There's no shower in here. I'll just fucking put my ass in the fucking sink and scrub a dub dub, I guess. There's a towel, ain't no shower. I stink like fuck. Look, wiping's good and all, but you gotta shower too. Like, that's how I see it. Alright, corridor location, current lab section. I also look at the corridor location again, but damn, once again this one has stumped me. Probably something simple that I'm just missing. It's so crazy to me that the fucking whole room is gone. And emergency exit. Oh my god. It's an emergency exit? Is this the end of the game, you think? Because I know that there's a way out of the submachine, and I'm wondering if this is one of the ways. But let's assume we're done with this one because I can't find that. So, and then we got priority assignment shattered quadrant. What if the shattered quadrant has the microstabilizers in it, and I can bring it back to the other one? Oh, hello, my love. Oh, it's like the same area, but all fucked up. The transporter ticket. Hello, my dear. Makeshift arc breaker. Soap. Oop.
That was me. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Like it?
Yeah. Please return ticket after use. Pre-ship transit station. That's so funny. There's no ticket transport in this location. Oh boy. This one's got a whole specialized mechanic. Here we go. Oh god. There's tons of them all ripped up on the floor too. Ancient section. Let's go. I always be in an ancient section. Oh, wow. Bizarre. I've already accessed this one. Did this even exist until I had done that? The reasoning. Why did the monoliths start taking the place of transporters? Isn't that kind of obvious? Well, at first glance, yes. They were using existing teleportation infrastructure to further the reach of the monolith grid, but why would the net use crude ways of infestation? There was a time when Shiva tried reasoning with humans. She was trying to see order in chaos, value in human design. You could say she was following human footsteps. Shiva's a guy, isn't he? And like actual like Hindu belief. I think it's just in Final Fantasy that Shiva's feminized. Or is it one of those like, I think a lot of like different like beliefs, like the gender changes, or some of them are multi-gendered, or like their gender changes over time. But I've always heard of Shiva in the masculine. So I don't know. What'd you say, my love? I don't know what Krishna is either. I know, is any aspect of Brahma feminine? Because Brahman isn't, and I don't think Vishnu is, and I don't think Shiva is either. Like they're all masculine. Yeah, weird. What's her face? The lady who drinks blood. She's a lady. Yeah, Kali's a lady, for sure. Insert ticket in case of power outage. Do not insert ticket. Interesting. I'll insert a ticket with no power if I feel like it. Ooh. There we go. Ooh, okay. I like the note, having a note in it. Portal stabilizer prototype. Oh. Hello, cat. M. Oh, is it M for Murtaugh and his symbol's the cat because Einstein was his pet? We find... I wouldn't be surprised if they have more than one grave. I mean, we found their graves before. No, be real. When I found Murtaugh's grave, I didn't think I'd ever meet him. But then he was like, yeah, time travel. And I was like, oh yeah, Dodoy, time travel. Obviously, time travel. Infestation node. Oh, so the net was trying to impersonate humans, and since the humans' methods of portal teleportation were crude and harmful, the net created the monolith because as an homage to humans. Yeah, and the machine and the sentient machine was like, I can do that too, Daddy. And they're like, oh no, now there's 2 torment nexi.
Son, no. Father, help.
Literally. Alright, well, we'll have to come back to this one later when it's less stabby feeling. Oh shit. It's my song. There are people who question the validity of subnet exploration. They say any mapping effort is futile since it's been proven that not only particular rooms but entire regions can shift during phase changes. Then there are others who just live by the code of an exploration team. I mean, I guess, like, why not try to map it? Even if your maps are inconsistent, there might be, they still might be helpful. Better than nothing, right? Oh, that was beneath that loop room, and that's why I could hear the fucking... That's so funny. Oh! Yeah, we're underneath all the other levels, like in the in-betweens. ID unknown. Okay, well this one's no good either. Yeah, we're underneath break the loop. Which I still... I have to figure out how to break the loop. I might have to dedicate a whole episode to break the loop, I don't know. Vertical node. I need to check break the loop after this and really get it figured out. But loop puzzles are so tedious. Real also the fact that they, like, by their definition are like, yeah, you alright, cool. Just got a new one. Architect study room. Did we already check that? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, we don't know what those green lights do to this very day. We never fucking figured it out. Oh, Jesus. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Ah! I'm panicking. I'm panicking. Oh, but there's another fucking monolith. But it looks like it actually requires some sort of key this time. Oh, that's fine. I'll fix that. No, none of that. Okay. He went boop. Alright. So this does loop after a minute. Okay. I guess we'll just go here just because it's like one of the top ones. Architect study room. Oh boy. Here we go. Sometimes you just click shit in this game and you're like, congratulations, you're in the fuck dimension. And I go, what? Why? And I go, cause you like to fuck. I'm like, sometimes. Another one. Oh, they're different iterations of the lighthouse. It's literally an architect study room. Aw. A little piece of brandy for the architect. More Aperture Science references. Let me check if the valve can be used here real quick before I go. I didn't think so, because like, well, I don't know what a valve would do in a bowl. Subsprig. This one's fucking a lot more intense than the others. Alright. Didn't think so, but, you know, had to check. So I was thinking to keep checking the new ones first, but I think at this point I'm supposed to be starting to loop back through to check where I've been, but... Oh! Oh my god! I thought these were just like phones, but they're literally just whole. So this is what's making the soundtrack. This is an album making the music, and the music's coming to the tubes and playing in other areas. The music in this game is diegetic, all of it. That's crazy. This is the behind the scenes areas of the Submachine. There were guys working on making it the way it was. It wasn't just looping. Alright. Oh, it's a Murtaugh thing. That's a little Murtaugh typewriter. This reminds me of in The Witness when you get below everything by doing the rest of that puzzle, by looking at the puzzle upside down. Well, this is the start. We're back at the... Oh. More bad sinks. And come on. Oh, you have to sit and weird. And no shower again. I guess they give you a towel, and they give you a sink, so you can shower like that. Just kind of lame. Alright. Offline portal connection lost. Okay. So I need more music for the background stuff, but I don't have it. Ah, okay. The parent station's lost. Oh shit. Behold, another cube. God damn. Another one that needs to be activated. Or maybe these activate in response to ones I have activated in the other worlds, so I can't even do this whole puzzle yet. Another one. I'm gonna have to give this section its own dedicated episode. I don't know. I'll figure out how to organize the episodes after I'm done recording, or when my recording ends. So if my recording suddenly stops, the stream will stop as well. And I will play something that doesn't require as much recording. Alright, I guess it's time to leave this one as well. We gathered all our supply. A lot of this is just going to different ones and gathering supplies, right? Finding more areas to check out. Whoa, I'm in hell! Okay. Hell's alright. Hell's kind of tight, I guess. Could be more going on in hell. No, I hate hell. You know, I'm assuming this is looping, but it could just be very similar looking. But yeah, okay, it is looping. Alright, well, hell is nice to visit. There we go, clocks. I like clocks more than I like being in hell. You know, I've always hated hell. Oh, that's like the key room and stuff. Those might actually be important. Alright, so now we have searched them all. Which means it's time to start fucking checking the areas again. But with stuff this time. This one's working. I think they are connected to their levels, so if I'm like struggling, I'll need to do that. Oh, wouldn't it be fucked up if they gave you you can't even get the items for this yet? Yeah, this area seems to go to the invasive thingy. Alright. Yeah, so I'll probably have to come back here like more than once. I'll do everything I can here now, and then I'll probably end the episode here. And then next time we play, I'll try to get this done. Okay. Gotta love getting a bunch of items, then going back to the item thing you remember the best, and then none of them working. Okay. Didn't think so, but you know. You gotta check. Sprig. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, it's showing that there needs to be. Oh, do I have to match? Does this just put rubble on the ground to figure shit out? Yeah, I think this is just in honor of Murtog, but to say M, but I don't know, that'll be useful. That goes in any places. Weird. Human machine data sharing interference. Oh, interface. I think it's because they mentioned that human thought is immune to shift. So that's how you can retrieve information more accurately from a human. To fucking literally scan their brain. It's easier to scan their brains than it is to try and write anything down. Yeah, I'm wondering if I need to come, because like, see how this thing's closed? I wonder if I have to find this root access and it'll open and give me something later. Ship's brig, human machine data interface, the cellar, caught in the spiral. Yeah, nothing to do here. Not yet. Hallway caught in spatial anomaly. Hi! I'm playing Submachine and doing the secret levels and segments. I actually just beat it earlier. But there's like a deeper story if you go into the side stuff. So I'm trying to figure that part out. There we go. Oh, how are you holding up? I hear it's very intense and sad. There we go. A plasma vial. Now where the fuck would a plasma vial go? Cellar, hallway, caught, spatial anomaly, pre-shift, transit. Is this the... Yeah, okay. Alright, what do we got going on? Oh, this could be where the plasma thing goes. Really? No? Okay. Stone tablet. You know, I just saw that worked in that last one, the pre-shift transit hallway, so maybe if I put more blocks on it, more will happen. Nope. Interesting that I got redundant blocks. Alright, stone waterfall. That's where we just were, right? I haven't actually seen it, I just heard that it's sad, so I don't really know. None of the fans are going. Oh my god, do I have to go to that other level and then turn the fans on? Because there was a button to turn the fans off and on. I didn't know what the fuck it was for. It was definitely very good and very sad. I think it would hit harder if I transitioned when older, but still very creative and unique and sad film that got a specific vibe perfectly. Alright, pre-shift transit station, stone waterfall, right side of the rift. So let's check there. Oh, you can't go down that ladder. Oh, because I'm stuck on this side. So if I was over on that side, I could do it. Yeah, it's fucking broken. Maybe one of the saddest yet most hopeful endings I've seen in a film ever. That's an interesting combo. Oh, this fucking shit show. Yeah, I need it. I think I might need to come back to this level once I've gotten more of the, Oh, well, we can try the plasma ball there. There we go. Okay. I could probably name all the titles of these episodes like glitching shit, like episode 3 point something or other, you know? That'd be kind of neat. I bet you that blocked off the ceiling ones. Yeah, I blocked off the ceiling ones in that other level. I can go back there now. Still nothing to put in those. Alright, so... Knowing that, was that the pre-shift transit hallway, or... Let's try the pre-shift transit hallway again. Yes, it was the pre-shift. And now I can go up. Okay, cool. Oh, we got a whole new area unlocked. There's another one I've done. I do think these are the ones I've already done. Like, yeah, okay. That's where it gets crazy. Alright, they're gonna start repairing. Okay, so I do need to come back here later. I'm still gonna try and get everything I can get done here now done. But... Okay. Since I'm lefty, let's try. I'm not lefty. I'm ending combo unfairness, pathologic, discalism, heretic. A lot of stuff has sad but hopeful endings. Oh, for sure. Depending on you beat Disco Elysium, because if you get like the Insulindian Phasmid ending, then I feel like it's pretty hopeful. But, you know, if you just fuck up in our detective and don't get the Insulindian Phasmid, that one's pretty gnarly, where you just spend your days in that little shack alone. Gate enabled, secondary security gate enabled. I really wish we'd have gotten City of Locusts. That would have been really good. Alright. So that wasn't much. Let's check out this one. No micro stabilizers here, I guess. Another fucking slip to go into more areas. Oh boy. I have no idea what I just did. Alright. I mean, even if you don't get it, that it's still hopeful unless you did the fascist or neoliberal route. I've never done the neoliberal route, so I didn't know it had a depressing ending. I knew the fascist one was fucking sad. It's so interesting to find out that like there's like a couple major fascist characters in the game, and they all seem to be made fascist by loneliness and self-loathing. Except for Measurehead, who is not lonely or self-loathing, but when you talk to him, frankly, his personal beliefs are so crazy that it's difficult to go, are you even a fascist? I think he's like a fascist cosplayer. Like, I don't think he actually believes in its tenets. He just likes the aesthetic, and it's a fetish for him. Like, it's just bizarre. And then you find like, oh yeah, this isn't what you're looking for, and you're not accepted. Like, even if fascism has which I guess he could still be a fascist, but the important thing is that Harry can't be the type of fascist that Measurehead is. Oh, I see. Yeah, because that was the whole thing I remember, was that just like each one of the political things like pursues a different thing, and I know fascism pursues loneliness. Because I've done communism and fascism, and communism's so hopeful and beautiful. Measurehead does it from due to sense of unfamiliarity and loneliness. He took, oh, you're right, I didn't catch that. So even he's lonely, and so even though he's got all these, so like they all think that, so the thing with Measurehead is that the other fascists think that fascism will cure their loneliness, and they usually think it'll be sex. Like, but then you get to Measurehead and he's got all the things the other fascists want, and he's still lonely. And then so you go to the lorry driver, and not the lorry driver, but the, what is it, the pail driver, and then even, and she's all fucked too. Yeah, yeah. I did not catch that it was more about, because I didn't catch that his mom had died. I think I did, but I didn't. But I know he had a good, yeah, because he had a really good connection with her. And then, yeah, that's right, yeah, because he loved her very much. Location connection not established. I did Fascist Quest in my one playthrough, and I was surprised. I went through the route because I thought it plays, but I was surprised how sad and serious it actually got. Yeah, no, it paints fascists. It paints the average fascist citizen, not like a fascist government member, but a fascist citizen, as a victim of like an ideology that preys on isolation and pain, and that's just real, you know. Yeah. My first route was communists, and yeah, a lot of the communist stuff was humility, infighting, and chasing the impossible, but knowing that there's hope. Was like what I got out of it. At least hoping for hope, I don't know. But I never did the other routes because I haven't played it yet. I lost my account, so I need to start getting a new game. But I really don't. I want to pirate it because I don't want to give Zaum any money. Alright, let's see. Oh, another fucking one. Jesus, this area's like doubled in size. Oh, okay, I gotta put something in there. I think this puzzle is the ending of the game proper. I think this puzzle is, if you do all the other secrets in the game, it gives you the resources to come back here and do this. So yeah, I'll get halfway through this and then I'll start. Well, I'll get as much through this as I start and then I'll stop, I think, for the night. Or, I'll check how long I've been streaming, because the episodes releases are going to be strange now that I've beaten the game properly. I wish anybody watched this series, because it's one of the more like, out of all my YouTube series, the Submachine one is what I'm passionate about, but like, without viewers, I get quiet and pensive and thoughtful, and that does not make good for good video. Yeah, you're so right. Yeah. Yeah, it is interesting. It's also just like, I think that if you, I don't think it would work, but if you were an incel and you were capable of critical thinking, you would find Measurehead and then realize, because it's like, you notice there's people who still have sex, but they're still incels because it just doesn't do anything for them. That's kind of what Measurehead is, which is also why he does like the semen retention thing and stuff. He's trying to make this connection deeper than it is. And the worst part is that the problem with the connection is that it's separated because of his racist belief. He's like, I can't be with her because, you know, of these beliefs that I hold really close to me, and it creates distance in their relationship. Like, him being in the Semen Retention Society is supposed to be, I think, him not sharing his deepest vulnerabilities. And then there's an irony where he will share them with you, and it's almost like that thing where, like, you know, when you're with a bunch of, like, toxic bros and then you get them on Call of Duty and they start talking about, like, you know, the childhood abuse they went through or shit like that. That's almost what the vibe was when you and him went back to your place. Yeah, it sucks. He's got all the tools to not feel the way. Yeah. If you try and call it out, he will just try and poke at your insecurities to shut you up. Exactly. He thinks it's a joke. Even if you're trying to help him, he processes it as a joke. Yeah, it's really sad. I've met a lot of people like that. There's been times they ribbed at me and it didn't even hurt my feelings. It just felt sad for them because they just have kind of castrated themselves, like, emotionally, which I think goes again with him, like him refusing to, like, you know, share something that intimate with his girlfriends. Yeah. I tried to reach out to him in that playthrough because my character was also a fascist, and I thought it would be interesting to have a version of Harry who was trying to fix his loneliness via fascism, but realizing that fascism won't let you do that. But I still did the icebreaker thing, and then I still lost Kim's respect. That is really funny, though. That is funny. Oh my gosh, I'm having so much fun talking about this, but boy, am I not making a lot of progress. Alright, yeah, I think I've done all the teleporter regions here, so I've hit the limit of what I can do in this area. Oh boy, this is gonna be a hell of a pain. This can be a pain in the ass to edit, but I will just do it raw. They will experience it as I do it. Feel of the film, it was by far the strongest part. I don't know how to describe it, but the raw feel, the awkward way the characters were acted, just one. The way that characters were acted and how the story was told is subtle and nostalgia and discomfort throughout. Just wanted to mention that. No more though. Don't want to spoil the film too much. Thank you. I will want to watch it at some point. Thank you for respecting the spoilers. Yeah, see, I think that the root monoliths that I've been finding, like, I think this would be off if I hadn't already gotten this monolith. The realization. I have to slow down. Time flies by too quickly. Holy crap. How long have I been playing? Almost 2 hours now. Jesus. Oh, crud. Dude, I love the vibe of going deep into this fucking labyrinthian guts of this alternate universe. I thought I did for like a few minutes and I realized I don't know what I'm looking at. Oh. Yeah, so okay, sorry. So the start of this game was that a guy can go through alternate dimensions because he's missing an arm. And now it's gotten to the point where I am in a sentient computer called the Submachine, which connected to the internet, which we call the net, which also became sentient, and then they connected to Shiva of Hindu religion. And there are people who... Yeah. And there are people who explore this place to try and figure out the deepest things of science and philosophy and art. But it got shut from the outside, and currently my character is trapped inside, and there's a rescue team looking for me, but I am in the 8th reality, which is light, and only people who are in the 8th reality can see each other. So there's people looking for my character who can't find me, and only 2 other people who are like me can contact me. Yes, exactly. And yeah, it's like a whole thing. Oh, we got H. So we got M, H, and this one actually moves, whereas the Murtaugh one didn't move. But yeah, right now I'm like looking for the because the main ending of the game is that you don't leave the submachine, but you find Murtaugh and Elizabeth, who are both 8th reality as well, and they were looking for you. But I think the secret ending is you're getting all of 3 of you out, because they've been in here for... You don't age in the submachine, and you don't die, and eating is just for comfort. So we've all been in here for, like, thousands of years. Yeah, there's, like, a whole section where, like, entire civilizations rise and fall in this simulation, and fucking, Elizabeth and Murtaugh find their own graves because of like a weird time loop thing, and they're also confused as to why they have graves in the submachine, because you can't die there. And then they realize the submachine in the net copies reality and then makes an image of it within it. So basically the submachine calculated when they'll die and what will happen with their graves, and then brought it in and then put it there. It also appears to affect the real world. Like, it's not just a simulation. Like, the fact that it connects to a real god who actually exists in this universe seems to, like, make it have effects on the real world, but they're really only hinted at because the entire game takes place within the submachine. Yeah, it appears to just be like they wanted to make a simulation where they could just study and learn forever. And instead they've got kind of stuck in it. And it also makes puzzles innately because it's a sentient thinking thing and it communicates through puzzles. But yeah, I actually beat the main game, and this is like a weird side segment. 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42. Huh? Yeah, totally. I'm gonna take a picture of that because my memory is bad. There's also Morse code. I really hope I don't have to actually know Morse code to do this. 4, 8, 15, 16, 22, 42. That's not a, oh wait, I'm stuck. Okay, cool. Oh, I hate loops. Yeah, it's great. I'm a big fan of the Divine Machine. I love the Divine Mechanism. That's another one I've gotten. Oh, my friend is playing Peak. I'll ask if she wants to play Peak with me. I might stop and play Peak instead. I remember you always tell me crazy stuff about Space Station 13. Well, I'm glad I'm hitting these levers, whatever the hell they're doing. Another one? God damn, I ain't never gonna be done. I'm gonna ask, I'm gonna text my friend and see if she wants to play Peak with me. Because I've been at this for 2 hours now, and I think I'd like a little break. I'm probably running out of recording space so hard. I did not think this was going to take as long as it has. Alright. Oh, it's a horrible toilet. It's interesting that there's prisons in here. I work. Oh wait. It worked until someone decided the $2 Lord Morstress was a good purchase. To be fair, I would instantly buy something called Lord Morstress. Dang it. No one ever invites me to fun things. Well, they do, but it happens less often than I'd like. Oh, this is like that movie, The Cube. Oh, crap. Is this a loop? I hate loop trap. It's even got the loop theme song. So the loop is a prison that exists to deal with people that they don't like in the Submachine, I think. From what I gather, people definitely got in by accident, but also, at least the crews that I follow were trying to get them out, not keep them. They're not sure. I know that Murtaugh and other groups are like, we don't have no idea who the fuck built all these prisons. Because a lot of the stuff they find, and a lot of stuff they build, and a lot of stuff they kind of discover. I've heard stories. Let's see. I've heard stories. Well, not actually heard per se. I just read them on pieces of paper. I read that there were exploration teams. For the love of God, did he really send teams out here? What happened to those people? Where did their shattered bones lie right now? Yeah, people do. No, wait, people do die in here. So, because I found bones and shit. I wonder if it's only 8th reality people who are immortal, or maybe leaving the simulation and coming back resets you. I know that everywhere I'm probably looking at bones. The subnet is everywhere. How many people had to die from to gather the information he so dearly needed? Jesus. I never joined any exploration team. I never saw anybody. I'm not much of an explorer. If you tell me to do something, I will, but I see no point in exploring the infinity. Maybe that's why he chose me for the DefSys system. Ugh, the DefSys mission. Maybe that's why the reason I'm back in the loop again. It's a house of mirrors. Everywhere I look, it's the same. Yeah, this is the same guy that got betrayed by Murtaugh back when Murtaugh was shitty. It's interesting. Those are good questions. I don't have all the lore on either. Murtaugh seems to be sending this guy into bullshit, but Murtaugh's not been like that with anyone else. But also, Murtaugh is thousands of years old, it's implied, at this point, so it might be that he, at one point, was a piece of shit. Like, there seems to be an implication that Murtaugh was alone and insane for, like, thousands of years because he was the first 8th reality guy. So he had no idea there were other people around. He just would, because it's a thing where you can scribble a note and leave the note, and then someone else can find the note, but you can't see who made it or left it. Like, so I think that he was crazy for a while. So he might have built it, but There's a lot of times where Murtaugh has gotten into a prison. There's been a note where he's like, I don't know who the fuck built this thing. Like, okay. All right, let's test it like I've tested other loops. 1, down, down. Okay, down. Interesting. Down, right. Okay. Right. Right. Down, left. 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 Down, up. This is weird. This one doesn't have... This one... Usually, like, they have a pattern that you can kind of discern, but this just appears to be if you move 3 spaces in any direction, you always end up back... Wait. That was different. No? Huh. Weird. I'm noticing Mira's already popped up a lot in repeating human-like places. Do you think maybe the god is holding Mira up to the making surreal imitation of what it knows about humanity from limited information? So the god is specifically Shiva. That's the god. The Shiva seems to only be interested in calculating. Like, weirdly, Shiva is a computer, but they found it. The subnet is for sure doing what you're saying. The net does that, because there's kind of 3 of them. There's the Submachine, the net, and Shiva. And they're talking about how the net appears to be... You're right, okay, because earlier there was a note that said the reason why the monoliths are invasive and cancerous is because... Yeah, it's okay, it's confusing. Shiva is a destroyer in some versions of Hindu, and he was a creator in others, and neither one of those things have a negative or have a negative connotation. Shiva's usually masculine, sometimes referred to as feminine. There's a whole bunch. I know a little bit about Shiva. I know a small amount. But I think what's going on is that what they described in a note was that the net was making the monoliths, but the monoliths were taking the place of human-made teleporters. You found out that the human-made teleporters hurt the submachine. So it's kind of implied that the net is just trying to imitate humans, and since humans were doing something harmful, it's doing something harmful. Karmic field stabilizer. But I've been in the sauce for like a minute. Yeah, I've been in the fucking sauce for a minute. And weirdly, again, it's one guy who gets hurt. Other people are okay generally, and I kind of wonder, but I've seen multiple copies of Bones, but we also know there's more than one like, people get duplicated in here too, so there might be just one guy who just gets his shit rocked by everything. Just this Promethean sufferer. Because other people, I know Sunshine Bunny Girl never had a problem. Yeah. one of the characters that reoccurs is Sunshine Bunny Girl, and she was in here, trapped briefly for less of the year, and she was in here, a helpful researcher, trapped briefly for around a couple of years, got out, and lived a happy life. And Murtaugh was like, thank God. But also Sunshine Bunny Girl is from our time, and she found the subnet through the human internet, and Murtaugh is from like the 1800s, and Elizabeth's from the future. So it's really weird. Oh, these are all the puzzles from other versions of the realities. Another one that I need to fucking get into via other places in the game. Yeah, I for sure can't complete this quest without finding all the fucking monoliths. A vertical node. Alright. The whole thing is done as a prison and is in a sense that's just one early form, not the punishment, but for research. That's very possible, yeah. It seems that it's mostly just interested in learning. I know that they say that they specifically state that it's not evil and it's not innately malicious. Any versions of it. Which the fact that there's 3 of them, the Submachine, the Net, and Shiva, mimics, because you're talking about how you don't know much about Hinduism. In Hinduism, depending on the type, because there's a lot of like Sikh in this, and I don't know all the different types, but Brahma is a god with 3 faces, which is Brahmin, which is the god of the beginnings of life, and then Vishnu, who's the god of like persistence of life, like the middle, and then Shiva, who's like the end of life. So, you know, it's literally like the main, and they can separate into 3 entities, or they can combine back into Brahman, or Brahma, because Brahman's the smaller one, weirdly. My brain tells me it should be the other way around, but yeah. And it's also not just Hinduism in this. They also mention like Roman and Greek stuff, but the one that they confirm is definitely real is Shiva. And trapping people in a place for the research or something, seen or talked about is important, can be seen as not inherently bad, but the greater good kind of idea. I don't think it understands even greater good. I think it's just learning for learning's sake, but you're definitely possible. And it's interesting that you've come in during the prisons, because the prisons are a smaller part of the game. Like, it only came in later that, people were being in prison. And again, I don't think... And it communicates through puzzles, too. Since we know it communicates through puzzles, it might not even be... It might be imprisoning people as, like, a game. And then the people don't survive, and then it doesn't know what death is. So it's just like, I was just playing. Like, I just wanted to talk. Oh yeah, no, I like that. Honestly, some of your theories are making me like rethink stuff. Like, I didn't consider that it made prisons for the same reason that it made monoliths. So now that that's like a consideration, that's really changed the way I look at certain things. Karma vial. I could keep doing this area, but because I keep running into a lack of monoliths, I think I need to go through other areas and do monoliths again. Yeah, okay, so the Shattered Quadrant, I think, is the end of the game proper. Because this is the main path of the game, right? Boom, 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 boom. But when you get here, you leave the lighthouse and Murtaugh and Elizabeth are there, and it's implied that you're no longer alone, but you're still stuck in the submachine. But there's secret areas here who are like, oh, you can get out fully. And in this level, you can switch what reality you're in, and there's secrets all throughout the game, so you like look up to this level to find those. Oh yeah, there's apparently supposed to be a sequel, but like this game came out, the first version of this game came out 21 years ago, and I beat it today and I almost cried because I played it when I was a little kid. But so okay, we were at the, let's go to the edge. Yeah, fuck it, I'm just gonna go until my recording stops, until I've fucking used it up. Oh, right, the edge is the first prison, because this is where the prison is in the main game. And it's interesting because it's kind of implied that one... Oh, here we go, already. Alright, so this is gonna... This little symbol here on the bottom means second reality. So, because it's like, you know, it's like negative, and that one, and there's 7 of them. And, oh yeah, the realities, they mimic karma. Like the chakras. Alright, so that's the second reality. So we switch here, go back to the main menu, and go back to the edge. There we go. Hey there. Yeah, they also do a lot of Egyptian stuff too. Oh, still second reality. Oh, shit. Oh, I can't get that micro stabilizer until I cancel this reality. Interesting. Alright. Yeah, it's implied the level select is time travel. Ooh. I need to play it. I've added my wish list because this looks cool. Oh, it's so fun. I big recommend it. Oh, but how do I get that? I've never had this problem before. Okay. Why does it reset me? Okay, go back to reality. I guess we'll look around and we'll try to see how to get that, but... Alright. Second reality. Back to main menu. The edge. Definitely. It's just interesting that they keep referring it to specifically Shiva. That's the one thing that throws me off about that. Also, I think the game's just got a lot of, like, since, like, the main type of energy is karma, like, you know, which is also, like, Hindu as well. Oh, here we go. Never mind, there's a new god mentioned. Tot. Patron of knowledge, secrets, writing, and scribes. Appearance of a man with a head of an ibis holding a scribe's palette and stylus. He was also known as a full ibis, or sometimes a baboon. Tot is an unusual god, though some stories place him as the son of Ra. Others say that Tot created himself to the power of language. He is the creator of magic, the inventor of writing, the teacher of man, and the messenger of gods. That's identified by Greeks and Hermes, the divine record keeper and mediator, a measure according... You know... Oh, what if it's also that all of the gods can be found within the submachine, but they've only found Shiva so far? Like, because I know that when you find Shiva and it's a supercomputer that's sentient, and it just seems to, its destruction the way it destroys is that it calculates. So the idea is that because it's breaking things down to their base components, it's destruction. Yeah, that would. Wait a minute. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. Because this took me back to this area. Alright. But I had to jump, so I can't go back. How do I get that microfusion stabilizer? Was it reality 2? Oh shit, I can't remember what reality it was on. This is the most complicated one of these so far. Okay, so this takes me to Tot for being in reality 2. And they tell me the secret of Tot right here. This also demands reality 2. But if I leave this level, it'll reset. There's a micro stabilizer in the hole I can't get to because of the teleportation. Oh! I assumed that's the hole I came out of. That's why I was confused. Don't go there. Don't. There's nothing out there. Nothing. It's just hubris. Hubris forever. That also could be true. That would also... So maybe... You know what's possible is that also there's Shiva in a certain karmic reality, but they're referred to as a different title in another one, and I just didn't notice. Data string malformed. Contact nearest surveillance station operator. There we go. There's another monolith. Monolith 8. No, it's interesting is so far they were 1, 2, 21, 17, 8. The call. We have to go back, Liz. We have to go back. Oh, also, one of the eighth reality entities is a mundane cat named Einstein. But he seems to be able to teleport without any assistance or injury or enlightenment. You could also see the humanity researchers as maybe the next god to try and overthrow them. That's very true. I think it's interesting because I can't tell if it's a competition or a cooperation. The patron knowledge secret describes appearance of a man head holding a stylus. I'm really confused as to why that microstabilizer is where I can get it, but I can't get it. Yeah. Okay, what if I... This is weird to say. But what if I back to main menu and then went right back right there? Nope. Interesting. Okay. Well, we got another monolith, so we're gonna move on. Alright, so I could go to the sand. I've not done that one yet. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just keep going until the thing breaks. Let's keep going until it breaks. The sand. Jadeite. Greeting glyph. Ah, that makes sense. Oh, is this that one guy who died? Death the Egyptian land. Yeah. If I had to guess, most Egyptian stuff is like karmic reality 2 or 3, generally. Generally Egyptian stuff is karmic reality 3, I've noticed. That's what it was in like the last, in chapter 10, air glyph. Yeah, because there's there's 8 layers and then there's infinite sublayers. So there's 8 base realities, and then because of decimal points, there's an infinite amount of realities. But you know, they're all based on one of the primary 8. Well, actually, 8 doesn't actually have any reality. It's just visible human light is its own reality that intercedes. So if blue light or white light exists in one reality, it exists in all realities, and that can be useful. So I've been in the sauce so much, and I've wanted to talk about this with someone so long, so I probably just sound fucking crazy. This is a truly Pepe Sylvia-ass game, where I'm just fucking pointing at my red board like, you know? That is a crazy game for real, for real. Okay, let's keep moving. Wind, fire, and air. Okay. Wind, fire, and air dig through the sand. Apparently I can read hieroglyphics, so pretty tight. Wind, fire, and air. Wind, fire, and air. Ixtab. Wind, fire, sand, air. Okay. Wind, I guess. Wind, fire, and air. And made by someone with very careful and intricate world building, it sounds like. It took him 18 years. Yeah. He started it on a Newgrounds in 2005, and there's a free Newgrounds version. Although, I found the Newgrounds version is a different story altogether, too, so I might also have to beat that. Because, like, in chapter 1 of the game, there's a bunch of items that were useful in the Newgrounds version, but they don't do anything in this version. And then in chapter 10, there's notes that are like, those things shouldn't exist. They're from a different reality. What's the significance? The submachine always communicates through puzzles. It doesn't leave useless things around. So, and then you find out that they're useful in chapter 10. 1, 5. There we go. And what's crazy is I talked to the creator of the game and I was like, should I play both? Like, what's the difference? And he was like, you can just buy the main one. Like, it's fine. You'll figure it out. And I was just like, okay. Like, and then I played him like, this fucking liar. This dude tricked my ass. I think the Jadites are the micro-stabilizers of this one. Or they unlock a secret area. Drink sand. Ball topaz. I don't have sand to give him. Okay. Ah, oh crap. I need that. Alright. It might be that this hits the same points as the demo, but they hold back some details to later new stuff. That's probably right. Yeah, I've been following the creator for a while. I like a lot of stuff. I kind of like their sketchy, goofy little style, though. Like, that's kind of neat. I think most people are like, oh, it's bad art. I think it's fun art. Spring, bagel. Mole. I'm on a caffeine high so hard right now. Yeah, seriously. Yeah, I actually got into this because he put out a new game called, like, Singing City on Newgrounds. That was, like, a demo. And I was like, this is really cool. Who made this? And then I fucking realized it was him. And I was like, ooh. I don't know. I remember being fucking 10 years old at school playing this when I got my homework done. Although, I was playing a much simpler version back then. I don't understand this part of the puzzle. I think I need more information. It's probably, yeah. Oh my god, I thought it would be neat. Probably they were getting into Hinduism and were like, whoa, what if, like, and then they realized that, like, Hinduism has a weirdly amount of stuff in common to, like, science. And then they were like, what if both? That's something I've also thought of, like, if it wasn't for the fact that I hate philosophers and philosophy students on a personal level, I'd probably look into stuff like that more often. But every time I talk to one, they're just repugnant, repulsive people. I'm like, I don't want to get into this and then be I don't know why. It's so funny. Everyone I know who knows philosophy students are like, they're fucking weird. And it just seems like they just sort of, you know, I don't know what it is. Because I had a guy on here who was really fun to talk to, and he's a really fun conversationalist. And then he just started to be, like, really overtly sexual, which, like, I guess it's fine. It doesn't bother me. But then he was, like, doing it at, like, another viewer, and I don't stand for that. Like, people need to be safe in my chat, so I fucking kicked him out. I was like, okay. I was like, nope, they don't. Like, I tried to put up boundaries, and he was not listening because he thought it was cute or whatever, and banned his ass. Yeah, I should have realized this one's a lot more linear. It's just deeper, deeper, deeper. I don't need to do a lot of backtracking here, I don't think. Most annoying people. I haven't met very cool or nice ones. Hopefully I meet some, because I want to talk about this sort of stuff, but I don't want to, like... Also, a lot of them super condescending. Like, if you're like, oh, you haven't heard of this philosopher at this time. It's like, no, I don't know everything. That's not how people work. I will never know everything. It will never happen. I will die before I know all the facts. Like, you don't know? I'm like, I know that a cuttlefish can hypnotize its prey. Did you know that? I know the basic process of cloning. Did you know that? Yeah, that happens so often. Frankly, I don't think philosophy by itself matters. Like, I'm not sure many subjects do. Like, if it's not, like, yeah, it doesn't, like, affect... I'm just gonna fucking brute force this shit. Alright. Okay. Like, this, it's not like a... Like, there's gonna be a lot of combinations, you know? I don't think... Okay, I'm missing a piece of the puzzle then, for sure. Because I think I've just done every single combination. Although it's very possible that I just skipped exactly one and fucked myself. Oh, there's a cone here I miss. Oh! I get it. So these are supposed to imply that they're missing chunks of the circle, right? The two triangles. So these are different rooms. So this is now... See, it's a fucking clock. I have to time travel to make the room work correctly. Yeah, see? I'm gonna time travel, but change the way the room's laid out. There we go. Sometimes you just gotta think. Oh! Oh, that circle! That circle. Silly me. That... is that. So this needs to be this. Durr. It discusses a lot of subjects, but so do like most subjects. As someone who studied animals with overlapping geography, like, yeah, exactly. You get it. You're smarty pants. Smarty pants affectionately. I'm still gonna check because, like, for example, the wheel could have an object on it that I could touch or something. Okay, so I need to get over there somehow, but I bet you... I'm wondering if that will have a ladder and I can go up. Nope. And that'll just block the whole thing out. And that'll just block the whole thing out. Alright, but I figured out some more stuff. We're cool and fun, though. Like the guy in Rome who acted like a dog. Oh, the fucking, what's his face? The guy invented cynicism. Because cynicism means like a dog. Diogenes. And he was kind of tight. Yeah, he lived in a big cauldron, and my favorite thing he ever... he's probably weird in some way that I don't know, because it's, you know, I mean, it's a culture that normalized stuff that we find repulsive today. But what was it? My favorite thing he ever said was, like, in a rich man's house, there's nowhere to spit but his face. I'm like, hell yeah, Diogenes, tell him. He was a real one, but the other philosophers at the time hated him so because he was so weird and so humble. That makes sense. You don't believe in our belief of dominance and rape culture and slavery, so we don't like you. He was like, maybe all the humans are equal, and they went, bleh. I don't know. I need to actually learn more about him. I don't know much about Diogenes. I know like a thing or two here. Naked throwing shit at people, but that is funny problematic. Yeah, I prefer that guy than the systemic assault guy. I would rather some up and throw poop on me every once in a while than, like, you know, be in a system of sexual abuse. Oh, yep. And what? That didn't do that? Interesting. I'm trying to figure out what that... There it goes. It made this deeper. Okay, that's what it did. Another one. Now we can progress. Alright, if I get this optional tomb done, I'll stop recording for the night and I will move on. I'll still play. I'll just do something else instead of this. Yes, yes. It was the fun, wacky type. He also apparently impressed an emperor by pointing at a skeleton saying, "This is you, the skeleton of an emperor, and the skeleton of a peasant is no different," or something along those lines. That is pretty sick. It's true. Skeletons are skeletons. You know what's funny is we actually don't know if that was a real story, but it was fun to think as real. That reminds me of what was it? It was so fun. Okay, I'll remember. But it was how so many transphobes are like, yeah, scientists will all be able to tell what gender you are by your bones, when archaeologists literally assume skeletons are men half the time until they find some clothes, and then they're like, oh, and then they have to figure out if those clothes are masculine or feminine. And also, they know that a lot of times they go by cultural burial stuff because they're like, ah, this person's a woman because of what's buried with them. A pouch. A pouch. Money goes in pouch. Oh! A catalyst cone. Oh shit, ancient technology. Let's go. Winter Baccarat plate. I think I was wrong about people not being able to die in here, but I'm confused as to why Murtagh and Elizabeth are so old, but other people seem to die. Because a whole civilization rose and fell. Civilizations have rose and fell in here. We know that because Elizabeth was worshipped as a god, and so was Murtagh. Oh, right. Didn't someone say Morgosh at some point? I wonder if that was an ancient civilization misinterpreting the name Murtagh. Ah. Okay. They are stabilizers. Okay. I need to find more. I only found a couple of those. There's some stone eyes, too. Okay. Oh, I know where I need to go. Chuckel. Chakchel. Apuch. Oh, like little gods, I guess? I don't know. I don't know. Oh. God, this was a fun... Oh, God, I love Mozart. I feel like Mozart would have been a good lay. Let's get that vibe. He was a womanizer for a reason. He's probably good at it, right? Drink sand. Oh, did you see that we figured out who was contacting Mozart that made him think the Grim Reaper was after him? It's so silly. It wasn't like anything intimidating. It was just... So one of my favorite Mozart things is that... Mozart's Requiem, which was my favorite piece by him, was written... And what happened was, like, he was basically planning on retiring. He had become a recluse. Shit was really hard on him. He was going through a lot. And someone shows up in a fucking cloak and the most terrifying mask ever at night, and it's just like, you're going to write a requiem, but it must be anonymous. And he's just like, who's the requiem for? And he's like, I cannot tell you. And so he was writing the requiem, and the person was paying him a shit ton, but it was all under the table, and they always showed up the same hour in a mask. And Mozart was like, that's the devil, or maybe the Grim Reaper, and I'm dying, and I'm writing my own requiem. And he went crazy. Yeah. And he did die shortly after he wrote the requiem, and it turned out what was really going on, because there was so many theories, but what was really going on was a random noblewoman, her and her cousin fucking loved Mozart. It was their favorite. But at the time, you just couldn't say you liked Mozart. It was like so unfashionable. But he died, and she was like, I'm going to get this requiem written because it's what my cousin would have wanted. And then she hired a guy to go do it super stealthily. And then, but yeah, like, because it was like, no one even needs to know where this comes from because I'm trying not to get my family fucked over. But Mozart was like, it's the devil. Which, frankly, if I was having a hard time and that happened to me, I'd have thought that too. It'll be so real. This poor lady's like, surely Mozart understands. Greeting glyph. Alright, so... Oh, stone eyes. Well, that's one more. But now we need the Bacab plates. Okay, let's look for places where these could go. I was like, what do I do? Oh. Sometimes you just gotta hit everything. Winter, autumn, summer, spring. Winter, autumn, summer, spring. Okay. I think these go in the end thing. Do I have enough? I'll go check to see if I've got enough sapphires. I don't want to waste my time if I've got enough. Or whatever they are. Topazes. I'm used to topazes looking different and stuff. Like they're a different color. Yeah, that's true. This guy's so funny to me. He just looks like a chill dude. Sometimes I get a little confused. Alright. Now I need 2 more. So, where's the last topaz? Because I think, because yeah, this is, the summer and autumn stuff goes in here. So I just need 1 more topaz. But all I have are these, which makes the topaz is involving a puzzle that I don't have items for. Which means this puzzle is something I've completely missed. This is something I've not even come close to doing. So either I've walked past it utterly, or it's somewhere I haven't been. But I did do that, so... Alright. Stop poking at me. You know, you like dirt. You like dirt. Sorry. They was pissing me off. Drink sand. Are you drinking sand? I wish I was sand. What's up? I'm waiting on bated breath. I've got bated breath here. So you know the gold you used as a lever? Yeah. So what if you used it on the area in the stairs, like that small round thing? Okay. The stick that I used as a lever. Let's see. I can't get that unless you mean the other one. I'll check the other one. I guess. What? I don't know. You mean this one? Oh, I can't get it. That is the spot I'm at. Whoops. Oh, damn. Sorry. Yep. Well, we tried. It was still a good catch. It was still a good catch. Don't worry, I'm gonna hack it. I'm in. Okay, let's think. We've got one for knowing our luck, the topaz will be in a parallel dimension. There's shit like that in this game where it's like go to level 7 to do something in level 5 kind of stuff. It's like uncommon, but like on the route I'm at, who knows? Wind, fire, air, dig to the sand. We already did the wind, fire, and air, dig to the sand. This is Eekstob. Hello, Eekstob. They're gonna make me look up real... You know, I didn't think about that. I'll look up real Egyptian words real quick. Maybe that's part of it. Ooh. I got a text. Okay, Eekstob. Let's look it up. Oh, this is Mayan. This is an Egyptian. Oh. That's sad. Eekstob is the, okay, God. Sorry, Matrix, eat it, pill, kill everyone. I read so much Matrix as well as age, interestingly. What's going on? I feel like I got more generic. Someone on that actually comes on to me, and two was more base, but also boring. That's actually that was the opinion of the movies at the time when they came out. I remember that. So this god right here, Eekstob, she is the goddess of death by hanging, specifically suicide. Apparently, the belief was that she was a psychopomp who, if you had committed suicide, you would get lost on the way to the afterlife, so she would help you get there. She was like, I did this too. So, yeah, so this is actually not Egyptian. This is all Mayan. I just assumed because it was sand. It's really embarrassing. Okay, we've got the god of suicide by hanging. We'll just say the god of... Because she's also... Her name translates to a... Oh, that's probably it. They can't die of aging, they die of suicide. That would make so much sense. Holy shit. You just cracked the code. Because if you get stuck in a puzzle and you never get out, and some of the puzzles are traps that are unsolvable, like the loop is unsolvable. So it might literally be that you're just there for thousands of years and you're like, I'm gonna fucking plug myself. Oh my god. Probably. Well, because interesting, Eekstob doesn't support suicide. I think in the Mayan thing, it's just viewed as like a sad thing that happened. Like, oh, you got sick and you killed yourself, so I'm here to help. Apuk. Let's look at Apuk as well. Mayan gods are so interesting. But yeah, no, I like that. Okay, let's see. Pooch is the Mayan god of death, darkness, and disaster who rules over the underworld Xibalba. He is a fearsome deity, often depicted as a skeleton or blows and decomposed corpse, and associated with owls, bats, and other creatures of the night. Despite his fearsome nature, with some traditions also... Oh, I think that this temple is supposed to be a portal to Xibalba. Because these are all death gods. Let's look. Chekal. I forget Chekal. Let's see. Natural disasters. Creation, destruction, childbirth, water, weaving, spinning, healing, and divining. So she's destruction, creation, the future, and storms. Yeah, she's like the beginning and ending of things. So yeah, this temple seems to be... Could be to do with them. Yeah, so we got death by hanging, the beginning and ending of things, and the festering dead. Seems to be their three things. And he's also a protector of the afterlife. So that kind of makes me think that this is... Yeah. Okay, so I'm wondering if what's going on is that some people get stuck in the submachine and they're offered a way out via death, but I don't know if the submachine's hostile, but it seems to also be because the areas were not nearly this grisly or grim in the main story. So I'm wondering if all the secret areas are where the corruption of the monolith, whatever the monolith is coming in. So the secret areas are darker than the main areas. Okay, that's interesting. Now I want to look up all the gods, because I've been seeing gods in this game, and I've just been kind of ignoring them a lot of time. Oh, I might have to call it. Sometimes if I get burnt out, and then I just miss something really obvious. It also might not be solvable currently, because again, the way this game works is a little strange on that. Oh, you know what? It's not something I haven't tried. Alright, I have an idea. I'm going to try this, and if it doesn't work, I'll probably switch to a game with less thinking, because my brain is done. Oh, yeah, I thought I could maybe climb around up here or something, but I cannot. I'm only missing one friggin' topaz. That's true, yeah. Well, it's also like a lot of this stuff is interesting because it's like you have to also take into consideration how the cultures viewed a god, because like a god of like death and decay and all that horribleness might sound really gnarly to like a European based kind of culture, but then the people they're like, no, they're chill. Like we love them. It was interesting, like it seemed to be that when I was looking into Ixtab, she was associated with mercy. Like, the idea is that she was kind, but then the Guardian was the like 2 out of 3 of them are are negative things, but in a kind way. And the Guardian is fearsome, but that's because he's protecting the dead, it seems like. So I don't know, but it's really cool. Damn, I think I am burnt out. I don't think I'm able to figure this out. All right, I think I'm done with this game for tonight. I might switch to something else though, because I am having a blast. Let's stop recording. I really needed like the screen. All right. Oh. Hi, honey. Love you. You want me to keep playing games, or you want to hang out?
It's up to you.
That's the real Angette. What'd you say?
Slay the Spire spotted.
Oh yeah, let's do Slay the Spire. I love Slay the Spire. I'm not very good at it. I mean, I've got. Hello. Yes. I love him very deeply. I don't know if you can see him on this camera angle because I changed how the camera works, but.
I don't know where your camera's pointed, like, right? I can see it, but I mean, like, you had yourself up there a second ago.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I could see where I was, but I don't know where I'm at.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Oh, yeah, you're right there. Yeah, they can be seen. I forgot I could, like, look. Alright, what character are we playing? Oh, right, I don't listen. I usually put on some fucking music. I don't listen to the game's music anymore because I've been doing it for so long, you know what I mean? Alright, kind of feeling the silent. What are you doing the silent? The funny rage lady? I can do that. Oh, yeah, I've platinumed it. I've gotten everything. I'm not very good, but I have beaten absolutely everything and scummed it. I guess I'm not very good for people who play Slay the Spire, yeah. There's nothing left. I drank it dry. I fucking mutilated it. I sucked out its soul through its toes. I haven't played her in forever. She's my least favorite character. She's too easy. Watch me just eat shit though. I play Slay the Spire Downfall then. Oh, I could play Slay the Spire Downfall. Alright, I'm gonna do a run of this and then I'm gonna do a run of Downfall. I need to get the mod back in there because I'll be real, I turned it into a Gooner game and then I deleted all my mods because I was embarrassed that I turned it into a Gooner game. Let's see, What'd you say, my love? I am, yeah. I'm super worried about that. What if all my gooning is around? I recently started it and Slime is fun. I've done everyone but the serpent because I hate it. I hate it with all my heart. There's not really like another like good reason. It just I hate this. I hate the confusion serpent. It's just not fun. All right. Oh, Rushdown's so fucking good. You have to take it every time. Alright, let's work on the... I love fighting them because chaos. Oh god, that mini-boss. Weirdly, I don't mind fighting the mini-boss version. I just don't like playing as the Snake Boy. I can't remember what he's called all of a sudden. Yes, Snecko! Thanks, my love. What's up?
You say that word a lot.
Yeah, Snecko. I do say Snecko a lot, whatever. Okay, so...
That's what I remember.
True. You know, there's a co-op version of this now. There's a mod.
Oh, I have to go back to the living room.
Goodbye. Well, you can still hang out.
Animal Crossing
Please hang out with your wife. She loves
Animal
you.
Crossing, it needs me.
I will eat your ass if you come help.
That's for you and you know it.
I know it's for me, but it's still cool.
I'll have to be back regardless. My phone's
There are two different co-op mods. There's one mod where you take different routes and then you can meet up, and there's another mod where you can meet up exclusively, and you can combine them to do both. But the gist is that the enemies are just way fucking stronger. And block is shared or something, or you can choose who you block and who you attack. So it's like they basically took the mechanics of the board game, which I also want to play, and then put them into the game. So it's like, you know, one person's like all vulnerable the guy, and then you do a big hit, but all of the enemies have like quadruple health and like new attacks and shit. So it's like it's not just a co-op mod, it's like it's a redesign of the game even. I'll do this because these suck. I need to level up the... Wait, question. Best co-op mod in the game. I see. Oh, I don't know. I'm new to modding. I've only had a computer for like a year. Yeah, I've only had a computer for a year. I started streaming immediately as soon as I got one because it was a dream. But I really like co-op mod. I really want to try the co-op in I did that. That was wrong order. I played that very poorly. I really want to try the co-op in New Vegas and the co-op in Fallout 3 as well. I do that. Conclude would be good, but it ends my turn, so I don't really want it. Scry is always good. Okay, so I'm trying to get a rushdown loop. I've got an inner peace loop. I really just need to get Eruption up, and I need to get ways to get more damage. That's what I need to focus on right now. Alright. For me personally, it's Noida's co-op because the chaos works so well for co-op experience. Honestly, if you ever want to get into a Discord and like play a game together, I'd be willing to try to see if we're good we're good that way. I don't know if I would stream with you because I would want to play with you off stream to see if you're like chill for stream, and then if you want it, we could try that later. But I mean, I don't know if you know this, but you've been following me for almost a year. Ooh. Yeah. I started in March last year, and one of the first games I played was Pathologic 2, and you were there. Yeah, I've been streaming for like a year now. I really feel like I should have made more progress, but I have mental health problems, and a lot of this was just figuring out how to do stuff and work around them. I think this year I'm gonna make even way more progress. I have to be less cautious. I'm being too cautious in these fights, and it's gonna cost me long-term damage and health. But I'm also just not getting good hands. I need to get a smaller deck. That's just how she functions. Oh, wait. This first, then that. Silly me. That's my problem. I would say on the sad realize on streaming is that a lot of it's just luck, but it's about getting a community and snowballing there. And connections. That makes sense. Yeah, I was honestly... I have applied for 2 different actual plays. And I really want to, you know, actual sleeves is fine, but only with like strength. It's just 16 damage. But it's better than a strike, so I'll take it. Am I strong enough to deal with this thing? No. God damn it. This is not a good run so far. I was just somehow she was easy, and I'm gonna get my ass kicked. That's how it goes. Come on! Oh my god. That was terrible. I had that coming a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. I could have blocked most of that, I suppose. Okay, here we go. Alright, and a piece to do that. This. 9, 18, 27. Gain 6 blocks, shuffle and inside your pile, do 12 damage based on mantra. Oh, right, because it's just so much damage, right? Yeah, at the start. It's just a big fucking hit. I'm gonna take this, even though it's not the move. I'm gonna have to go for an elite. I don't have good enough setup to, like, do what I want to do without one. God damn it, this was a bad run. Now, let's see. There's no reason not to, like, just hit one hard. You know, I'm not used to talking to people when I play, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna blame you. I'm just joking. Let's see. I should probably like get good at talking if I'm gonna play. I'm streaming. I have to get good at that. I'm not good at the basic thing that my job is about. Not my job, but I want it to be my job, but currently hobby. So Rain World Jolly Co-op mod is so good, they made it official feature in DLC with permission and also needs one. Oh, that's so cool. I love that. Alright, I don't need Mark. I don't need Empty Body. Wallop will be good. I'm gonna lose against that guy for sure, but I have to try. I have to try. So my chances of exiting are 1, 2, 3 out of 10. So that's 30%. And then the chances of doing that is about 40%. I would be doing it on a 40% chance. Damn. Did not mean to do that, but okay, whatever. Fuck it, I guess. God. Alright. I'm glad I didn't fucking draw. I would have died. I made the right move, even though it sucked. Alright. Vigilance. Inner peace. I'm getting messages, but from whom? Yes. From my friend. Very good. Alright. Ooh. That sounds super fun, honestly. Alright. Ooh. Sands of Time isn't normally great, and neither is Empty Mind, but... Okay, I need... let's think. That sounds rad. Okay. That'll be good for that. That'll be good for getting my ass out of situations. But will that be good for killing this guy? My damage is just so low that I think I do need to take this. Oh, perfect. I do second turn. Okay, so I should do it now, actually. Yepers. Right. Okay, it's fine. There we go. That'll be so little it won't matter. Oh, really? Oh. Yeah, once you figure her out, she's one of the easier characters to play. She just sort of wins. So she's like not very popular for that reason. But, okay, if I do that, then do that. Alright, so I could 18 and then take those. I'm going to have to use them either way, so it doesn't actually matter, but I think this will do a little bit more for me. On the off chance that I've calculated wrong, I'll do this. There we go. Start each combat in calm. Wonderful. Strawl. Johnson. Oh, lesson learned. These would both be really good, but I'll go with lesson learned. Alright, let's try to make it here. She comes off def like a late game character, very complicated, hard to play, but extremely powerful once you know her. I can def cease potential go in silent. It's a puzzle to play. So her thing is that her skill floor is high and her skill ceiling is low, actually, weirdly. So it's like once you figure out, you're right, that puzzle exists, but once you figure it out, it's just like, okay, you won. Like, and that's a lot of reasons, because it's just like, oh yes, you killed everything. And they all died. The end. But that's just my opinion. But I've honestly not played her in so long, I could see me just getting fucked up just on like, I could just die right here because I've not played her in so fucking long. And maybe she's more complicated than I remember. I just, you know, it's one of those things where I got good with her, didn't play her for like a year, and now I suck. Alright, so we need to get into 75 or lower, or we're gonna die. 8, 12, 24, so 9, and then 40, 49. That would definitely be enough to get him there. But 12, okay, so 40, 12, 24... 32. Okay, so that's still better. $16. Actually, 38. Wait. 16. 28. 40. Am I crazy? Yeah, definitely. 12, 24. Plus 18 is 34. It'd be 32 total damage. Yeah, okay. I think I just lost here, but yep, I did. Well, here I was acting like she's so easy. Maybe I just need to fucking, you know, maybe it will be. I haven't fucking played her in so long. Maybe it fucking will be interesting to play her. Run it again! Also, next month, I know! I'm so excited. Oh, I should probably put on the things that I'm playing a different game now. Alright, we don't need a new go live location. What happened? Okay. Doop. And I don't ever fuck with my YouTube one because it's way too much work. Yeah, seriously. Car, obtain a random relic, lose your starting relic, obtain a random boss relic. That would be better. Oh, I got the worst boss relic. Okay, Sozu. Cool. Just, who needs all the mechanics in the game? I never get lucky with the boss relic one. Yeah, it looks like we're especially the best. Also, did you see they replaced boss relics with giant game-changing choices in the floor? Yes, I did. That shit looks so sick. I had 4 and I didn't use them. That's on me. If I die this run because of that misplay, I deserve what I get. I'll be so real. That was horrible. There we go. It didn't matter. My mistake made no difference. I think a conclude would go pretty hard in the early floors. Not the best, but like... Cause yeah, like the candle one. There's also more than just 2 gods. There's not just the heart and the, Alright, so 9 and 12 is 21. Yeah. And then that would be 24. So, yeah, that's more than enough to kill it, right? Yeah, 9, 12, yep. This could save my life. This, oh, okay. It's floor, it's the first floor, so the damage is better than defense on Act 1. Ooh. Oh, yeah, I only know a little bit about Winnie's Hole. Let's see. Okay, yeah, 12 will be enough normally. Oh, it'll be 24, so actually, yeah, we'll do that. Oh, shoot. There we go. Mark. Prostrate. I just think Prostrate's fun. And I do need some extra block cards. Like, generally on floor 1, you're going for like 2 good block cards, you know? Yeah, you want 2 good block cards, and you're mostly just trying to outpace them with damage. Like, you don't take damage in the first act if you just fucking kill them. Scry... last card again. I don't want any of this. I guess I'll take Just Lucky so that I could get Scry Synergy later. Oh boy, okay. And there's no skill to get that. That's fun. You're the worst guy. I hate this one. Okay, shit. 6, and that won't be helpful at all. Gotcha. Okay. Alright. That's really all I can do. I think anything else will get me killed instantly here. Maybe I didn't like this character because I sucked with her and I like tricked myself into thinking it was just because I was so kick-ass. I was like, I'm just so cool, but really I blow. I can't even... Wow. Damn, I suck today. Alright. Let's go again. I want to at least try to get like halfway through Act 2 with her. I could try to snipe an elite. It's a long path. I could duck here to like make it more. Alright, let's try to snipe an elite. Maybe my luck's just bad. What the hell? They're in 14, so. Ooh. I don't know anything about Wendy's Hole. I didn't know how to Tetris mechanics. I have to look into that game. Ooh, yeah, Wreath of Flame can be pretty good. It seems lame, but it depending on the card, but I need a multi-hit for it to be really good. This is a multi-hit. I don't want any of these. Is that weird? I'll take Wreath of Flame, I guess. I could take a doubt, yeah, and then go here. Fasting, Machina. Flare of Blows is always fun. Halt is always fun. If you like to Aspires, like when it's Halt, I mean, it literally uses mechanics to say Aspire and Exhaust and such. Hell yeah. Ooh. Pen Nib is so hard not to take. I'm taking Pen Nib for the fun. That was a pretty good. Pretty good hill. Oh, okay. Alright, I'm sniping an elite. Doesn't matter who I'm fighting. Duh. I sniped an elite and I just left. Ooh, I forgot about Tantrum. Tantrum is the shit. Meditate, Tom, and turn. I like meditate a lot. With Wreath of Flame, that and that, with all this combo, it could go pretty hard. Let's see how this treats us, and then we'll see if we can take that elite. Normally, I wouldn't go for a an elite like that, so quickly, but. There we go. Scare Winnie the Pooh game is legit good and actually has credit. It's a Winnie the Pooh game? I didn't realize it was actually a Winnie the Pooh game. That's crazy. I love Winnie the Pooh. I'm learning more and more about this. Oh, I shouldn't have got that card. It was not necessary. God damn it. I just got so excited about Winnie the friggin' Pooh. Oh, hell yeah, it's the easiest one. At least in my opinion. I don't have good cards for it, but that's, okay, let's... What is this one? Enter Wrath or Calm. I'll just fucking... Sounds good. Sounds good. That... Shh, I'm free use. don't go telling everybody I said that. Oh, I wasted that pen nib. That was a terrible pen nib. Oh god. Man, that was a terrible turn. Oh gosh. I'll be real, I cheat upstream. I've done a lot without cheating, but I cheat a lot. Winnie this holes you play a virus inside of Winnie the Pooh, turning him into a mutated monster. Why? Leave Pooh Bear alone. Oh bother. I'm a beast from beyond the void. Oh bother. No, I don't want to eat people with my hole. Ewy. I mean, maybe sometimes, but disgusting. Alright, yes, there we go. And that's how you do it. A dead branch. Okay, I'll take a dead branch, but you're on fucking thin ice. Wrath, turn your calm. I'll take a crescendo. Oh, dang. Then he goes, oh bother. Alright. Yeah. I'm taking a halt just because I keep finding myself in a lot of wrath, and it might be a good way to get out of it. Fuck it. Fuck you, Gremlin Man. I hate you. Why? Why are my early turns so shit? Alright, okay. Fuck it. Punch the guy. Read the flame. Crescendo. Punched a guy. Punched a guy. Meditate. More damage, I guess. Alright, there we go. Read the flame. There we go. It's also weird, we have like a monk mole who goes feral, and it's like the sci-fi military people with giant gas masks dealing with the virus. I don't know, not what I would expect from the winning poo setting, especially the SCP brigade out here. Alright, signature move, consecrate. Consecrate's fun. That's fun. I think I need a good block card. I don't have a good block card. I need good damage. Wallop is both. It's not actually a great like block card, but it's like, you know, because it's a combination of both, that's actually quite good. Alright, let's see. 15. Okay. Does that... that's what I was hoping wouldn't happen, but it makes sense. Oh, shit. I stand corrected on Dead Branch. Dead Branch is fucking clutch. I don't know what Ring of Pain is either. You're telling me all sorts of secrets today. I'm learning ancient forbidden knowledge. Forbidden tech. Alright, so... Punch the boy. Bring that back. Increase the power. Punch the boy, punch the boy. Reach heaven through violence whenever you scry, game through block. I like reach heaven through violence, but I don't think it's the move here. It would do a lot for my Dead Branch, probably too much, and that's kind of the problem. I could open really hard here. I could do a really strong open, and I don't have good block cards, but I might have good block cards next turn. Let's do the hard open. Alright, so... Boom. Wreath of Flame. Yeah, it seems like the move. Alright, oh, shit. Oh, wait. Boom. Full block, well-wrathed. Oh, that was good. That was pretty good. Fuck that thing. And then your turn, gain 1 block for each card in your hand. Ooh, that's great. Also, I'm gonna take this now just to get that thing. Oh, these are all pretty good. Empty Fist could come and clutch a lot of ways. Does a lot of damage. Can get me out of wrath. I'm doing it. Mantra might have been... So yeah, Mantra might have been better, but... Fighting the slime... Is there anything that really needs an upgrade here? That could be good, that could be good. Yeah, that would increase the damage massively with my Wreath of Flame combo. Crescendo would be good to not have to spend stuff on. It's gotta be Eruption, so I can get into Wrath more often. Alright, let's see. Kick it him in the face. Alright. Of course we go crazy. stupid. Oh, wait. Wait. Okay. Yeah, that's what we want. Alright, so first, we go into Wrath. That summons that. That summons this. Boom. Then, boom. Now that we're like this, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I don't want Judgment. It's strong, I just don't want it. Do I need any of these? Alpha's such a thing. That could be good, but if I'm regularly doing over 30 damage turns. That's not useful. I don't actually want any of this shit. I don't want any of that. I kind of get a heal. Could start a mantra build. Oh, bye. I hope you have a good night. Yeah, I don't want to see enemy intense. I don't even know what the enemy's doing. That's so stupid. I just realized it's a terrible choice with this character. Alright, let's run, and then I'll probably get off for the night, because I'm at it. If I were to do that... I need 16, 24, 12. That would not be helpful. Bad first turn. 6. That's all I can do there. That was not the move, I've realized. Alright, here we go. Boop. Another one? I don't need another one. Foreign influence. That's 2 cards in one, but I'll take a shrink. What does my deck really need? Draw is always, draw would be good with this deck because draw is also block. So something with draw. Energy. I need energy. So, but I'm kind of got energy going. So draw. That'd be good. Oh, but no, it wouldn't be good because then I would get bloat from that. There's energy though. Energy job, more calm is decent. Vulnerable would be tight. I've already got a lot of wrath though. Lose power potion. Lose 58 gold. I'll take 58 gold in this case. Now let's go. That was terrible, I just realized. God damn it. Well, maybe not that bad, because I instantly eradicated him. Alright. Dumb luck wins again. I just need less cards is what I need to do now. go hard too. Wow, my deck's getting too big. You need to make a smaller deck. That's too big. Way too big. I'll take Deva Form, I guess. Alright. No. Not gonna win with this, huh? Husband. I'm gonna finish this run, then I'll be done. No, no! And you destroyed my necklace. It's fine. What'd you say, my love? Oh. It's true, you monster. I'm not a monster in this world, you are. Just fucking quoting fucking fuckface, or whatever his name is. Shrek, the little man from Shrek who's evil and angry. Yes, thank you, Lord Fuckwad, yes.
I was fully like, huh?
Ooh.
What's happening? I only have you.
Eat my tarts.
A full eat my tarts.
He never attacks right away, does he? No, she doesn't. And she probably won't attack here, so. Yeah, then I can start with a good block next turn. That was not good. She's fairly likely to attack. Let's assume. Well, we might be able to kill her this turn. That might be like what we do here. Alright. Only got one of those, so. Wham. Bring it back. Wham. So it's 3 attacks, it's 8. 9. Then we can try again. Okay, so, okay, let's try to get that one last then. So let's. Wham. Oh, I had Vigor on? Oh, right. I didn't realize that changes some stuff. Oh, shit. Ooh. Blasphemy. Enter Divinity, die next turn. gotta keep getting more health. There we go. What does my block look like right now? Fine, I guess. Ancient turtle. Is any of this worth throwing out? No, not really. I'll just do the regular thing then. Damage, vulnerable. That's way better too. This would be blocking and damage simultaneously, so that's pretty good. Ooh, 2 cards would be better than 1 card. Ah, shit. Oh, what is it? Yes. Mm-hmm.
Sahara was originally a dude.
Ah.
Let's see. In Japanese and Korean entries in the Animal Crossing series, Sahara is male, while in all other versions she's female. However, her appearance, including her voice, is identical in all versions. The developers overlooked Sahara as they updated her e-reader card appropriately to female, but failed to update the in-game data values. This oversight in localizing Japanese Sahara's supposed to be a boy.
They broke her.
They fucked it up. They transferred
broke-
gender over here.
They transferred gender.
And Japan was like, what happened to our boy? What's our boy? They're like, we trans. It's a girl.
No.
Did you want to be a girl? Sahara's just like, say what it was. Sahara doesn't care.
Sahara does not.
Sahara doesn't
You get on some too, do you? It's so hot right now. It's so funny.
It's so hot.
The Harry Potter one.
Yeah, the fucking Neil Cicerega with Cedric Diggory, but it's a foot.
Yes.
He's so hot right now.
He is in fact so hot right now. Mhm. Really good. I just did like 100 and something damage, I believe. That is how I work, yes. need to get to a shop. A couple of them, in fact. Yes. Oh, hey, you stream really well. I've become your dedicated fan and support you. Mind me adding me in Discord? Oh, no thank you. Well, bye. Oh, absolutely. Also, it said monitored suspicious user over the name. Yeah. Goodbye. Ah, yes. I did very much. Like most things my husband do. There we go. Ooh, talk to the hand is good. No! No! I could get some better calm cards that way, but I think I'll lose Flurry of Blows. It's important to my build, but it's easy to get a new one. Like, they're kind of a dime a dozen. Alright, so do that. Perfect. Got an AoE would be really nice now. Could I just murder her in the face? Okay. I think I could, honestly. Yep. Who needs an AoE if you simply murder her so fast her minions run away in terror? Oh, crud. Did things in the wrong order a little bit. Still quite good. Oh, does that just... There we go. Instant. Man, I was doubting that ability, but it's really coming in handy. Oh, this is just purely on hope. Jesus Christ. The scammers are coming in from all directions tonight. Maybe. do says that. It's true. You're so pretty. Why are you so silly and nice with me? Jeez, it's just I deserve it. I hope I didn't just die. Holy shit. Oh my god, that was close, dude. This thing's gonna kill me if I'm not careful. Okay. Oh, I thought I might get that curse. But it increased my max HP, so that's kind of tight, I guess. These could be good. Oh, I didn't think about that. Not that great. I just need less cards. Okay, let's see. So first, I'll do this. Then I'll do that. This is 70 damage. What's 35 times 3? 60, 90, and then 105. Let's do that. Oh, that's pretty good. Come here. I know Mori is kind of too little too late. Oh, a vault is pretty tight. I'll take a vault. It's the first one I'll take in a while. Yellow's growing on you as a color? That's good. I like yellow. think I'll take empty mine for draw. The door. I auto-played 3 cards, and the nature of the cards, which is an incredibly rare thing to happen, is that they canceled each other out completely. Yeah. Yeah, it's impressive how stupid and rare that is. It's like the stars align just to kick me in the balls. Like it's really silly. Literally, yeah. Of course. I like to hear you talk. Thank you. Jesus Christ, could you just give me cards? Better ones. I guess that's true. Just flip the fuck. I'm like, ah, I can't take it anymore. Bitch moves. Yeah, that's good at least. Ah, cool, kill that. Damn it. I never want to see the Awoken one except for right now. Hell yeah. Okay. I can't take damage this turn, so me doubling the damage I take doesn't matter. Oh, hell yeah, I do. Yeah. Yeah, beware. Yeah, he's tight. I love the box ghost. He stand the box ghost. Oh, that was bad. That was a close one. I didn't even know who was attacking. That's not good. What is that? Usable here? Oh, I suppose I don't need I don't need these anymore. I don't need to do this. I just realized I don't have to. She does say that. She says,
Yippee, I free, yippee, yahoo. Ah.
oh. Oh, I'll just judge you. No, there's like an ability called Judgment, and it like it'll just instantly kill someone if they're like below a certain amount of health. So I was like, oh, I judge you. I mean, it is a choice. I'm supposed to respect some choices. Yeah. Normally effort is appreciated, but I guess. I've always said, it's really polite. Fuck up. Oh, I just did like 2 damage and got 100 block at the same turn. That was pretty fun.
So it's so many copies.
Disney, Mickey Mouse. It's going crazy.
I'm sorry. We all are the lily in this house.
I'm sorry, Ma.
Yeah, that's the energy.
Honestly, yeah, I'll take Tantrum. I can't believe I just realized I had got this far without Rush Down. I'll take Rush Down now.
Oh, yes.
That is right. Just trying to start a chant so desperately. So I might struggle with block. I'll take a skill card. I better make it through these and keep all my resources intact. I might with this certain build. That was the banana. I also almost cheated because I did things out of order. Oh, I didn't need to cheat. Holy shit. Cheat. How was the banana? Banana.
It's gonna be fun when you edit this later, because you're not gonna be able to hear anything that I'm saying. What the hell were we talking about?
I could turn the mic volume up to catch you, but then I would sound too loud. Do you want me to? Could be. You like mine. Yeah. Who the fuck? Oh shit. I just set my thing up a little not good. I don't know how much damage they're about to do. Not bad, not good, but you know, something in between. Medium amount. Hot. Ooh, I like that one. And the blue and pink so let my eyeballs see it. Oh god, I thought I was about to die right there. I was so fucking scared. For real, I may need to lock in a little bit if I'm gonna do this. Be my guest. Be my guest. Put her to the test. It's true. I did do that. Oh, finally, killed the damn thing. I might just die to the heart just because I die to the heart so often. I was gonna text him this time. Hey, dude. Oh, wow. No, I didn't. But I need to talk to them and check on them. Nope. Yeah, we love it, though, don't we, folks? We love it. I died. Should have been paying attention. Oh, it's not your fault. It's not. I do not want to divorce you. Don't say that. I want to kill you and bury you in a shallow ditch. Alright, I have to go shoot my husband, allegedly, as a joke in the game, not for real.
I'll never be back on stream again.
Never. You please do show up on stream again. I don't want people to be like, where'd he go? And they fucking start to be like murder truthers.
Look, a good conspiracy is just what you're